stream of the month, which is to say, just I'm leaving like right after this. Well, not after this. I'm leaving tomorrow. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to do all the things that I wanted to do specifically, but like it's been a pretty solid month of streaming thus far on YouTube. I haven't been able to really do a whole lot of that because I had taken that month off. But like as of right now, I've just been having a fun time doing all of it. It's a Friday though. I don't know what people's plans are on a Friday, but I'm at least having a good time. Makai, Cheese, and Lemon, hello, and Moon. Was good, was good. I hope you're having a good time. I have 2 minutes until I start my actual proper stream, but till then, you guys got special extra YouTube bonus stream, in which I give you about 5 minutes of content until I hop off. Or not hop off. Technically, I do both. But anyway, hi, Psycho Wizard. And any builds that are low-key Thanos? I mean, you just need to have a giant purple guy. You could just be like a Goliath fighter, probably. Goliath Paladin. I think Thanos technically counts as a paladin, all things considered. I'm at a festival. Ooh, what kind of festival? And yet you still tuned in. I appreciate that. He's explaining what peasant railgun is in detail. Well, you have about a dozen or so peasants all in a line, and then you have them already in action, and then you pass a ladder down the line. And since all of them essentially happen at the same time, you are now moving an item approximately like 1,000 miles an hour. So thus railgun, and then you propel it directly into somebody. Folk Festival, nice. Things go with the 75 sacrifice to the YouTube void. I have no idea how to get that back. I think it's just lost. I feel really bad because I was so like deeply frustrated and panicking that like the YouTube live wasn't working that I deleted it on accident, and I feel really bad because like I had gotten that in the first 2 seconds of that stream pretty much. But I'm hoping that like I'll just game an extra time with the dude, and hopefully I can make up whatever that was. Could make 800 a month, but my parents are kicking me out. Yeah, you might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I don't think you can survive on that anywhere, at least as far as I know. Day 18 of Mathon, we don't tell E. Welcome to Mathon, by the way. Day 18 is a fun time. I always forget that Lemon puts the work in to like put the comment so that I can pin it. Sometimes I just miss it and forget all about it. But we have approximately 1-ish minute until I hop on properly onto the streamy. Just watch the movie. I'm reading the books. The movie for what? Put on lacy stockings. Maybe if we make $100 this stream. If only because I am currently wearing pants and I don't want to have to go through the motions of like taking them off and putting on the other thing. What's up, Vanessa? How you doing? The Aragon series. Oh, I forgot about that. 1,300 a month. Still cooked. Depends on your bills. Like rent alone is usually around 1,000 to like 2,000. So I can't say for certain. I live in a house with like 3 other roommates, and I have to pay on my car and stuff, and I would not be able to survive on 13,000 a month. 1,300 a month, sorry. So you got cursed by a wizard, be purple, and play barbarian. I mean, I guess. I don't really think Thanos is purple, like, is a barbarian, though. I think he's a paladin. I think 1.3k a month isn't too bad, depending on where you rent. Yeah, but keep in mind, that's 1.3k altogether, and you have to still pay for other things like food and electricity and internet. Florida. No, you're cooked, dude. I'm sorry. As for what am I wearing, Brittany, read the or the pinned comment. Way to play Monster Hunter Wilds character in D&D, that's crazy. I just posted that. Did you just check out that video? Did you comment on it? Anyway, time to do the actual proper, like, stream. It's better head than most girls, not gonna lie. I take care of it, or at least I try to. Anyway, stream time for both sides. Welcome to day 18 of Chris Figures Out What... I fucked this up. Hold on one second. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Chris Figures Out What He's Doing Today. This, of course, being the stream where I, in fact, figure out what I'm doing today. This is day 18 of Mathon, the ongoing stream where if I make $50, I continue to stream and wear the maid outfit because, honestly, this is just kind of where my life is at now. But for those of you interested in helping your boy out, the dono links are... I mean, they're on the YouTube for, like, super chats. On Twitch, I actually have to put the thing in, but... I hope everybody's at least having a relatively fun day. This is, of course, the last stream of the month before your boy kind of just disappears into the ether. So that's going to be fun. Never gets sprayed, just got to tough it out. Hey, Zane's in. You can tell me your name is Chris, not Hama. Technically, it's both, so up to you. Hey, Mr. Potassium, thank you so much for the €1, which is an amount of money I still do not fully grasp, but fuck it, I can go to... I am actually going to, like, the UK-ish, so, like... The UK uses no, they use pounds. Do they use pounds or euros? Because I don't actually know. I mean, I pay with card, and like when I go on that trip, it's gonna be paid for by the company that's like hiring me to go. So, oh, it is pounds. Okay, well, I'll do something with that euro, presumably. Who knows? Hi, Jeffrey. Welcome in. I name all of my NPCs either Jeffrey or Jeremy, and I don't know why. Do believe it's pounds? Yeah, it's probably pounds. It's £1, mate. I know it's worth £1. I mean, I don't know how much that is in American. Use sterling. What? Wait, what's a pound sterling? It's like $2. Supposedly, according to this, it's $1.30. So about. But interesting. Is GBP, Global Great British Pounds. Wait, then what's the difference between a Great British Pound and the thing that the pound that they were talking about? Some chicken nuggets with that euro. Can I even get that chicken nugget for that euro? The only thing I've seen from like the UK-ish in terms of like food. And no, not for $2, my guy. You're gonna have to pay a lot more if you want me to take the shirt off. You gotta come correct. Otherwise, don't fucking undersell me, peasant. Which, mind you, I do appreciate anybody who donates, but if it comes with a request like that, then, you know, honestly, get fucked, dude. Pound sterling is a GBP. Oh, sterling, because we use sterling silver to value it. Oh, okay, so, like, America uses gold, which, I don't know what the fuck happened with all of our gold reserves, but I think the dollar is, like, still pretty decent in terms of, like, money. Honestly, it's anyone's guess. I'm just waiting till the day we reach, like, what's it called? Global credits? Universe credits? I want Star Wars. I want to be able to... I want to explore the fucking universe in my starship and pay in credits. How much a credit is worth, I still don't know, because for whatever reason, they decided to, like, keep it kind of vague. Hey, UK, get a Greg sausage roll. Okay, so I have actually heard of those. Well, kind of. I've seen it in this one thing. Oh, plus, more than that, bitch. Mind you, I'm relatively very appreciative of the people in my audience, but, like, again, if you're gonna sexualize me, at least have the decency to pay more than, like, a good burger's worth of money. Or food, money, same diff. Sold all our gold in the 2000s. I don't really know what the... one credit is worth one credit. Exactly. I feel like we should all universally fall under one currency so I don't have to deal with this. Though I have learned recently that, like, it's not the Nigerian dollar. It's like the Zimbabwe dollar is, like, under super mega hyperinflation, which sounds like a Power Ranger season, mind you, but like a good burger for a shirt. I mean, if I had another shirt, maybe. Am I wearing the dress? Check the pin comment. It is Mathon Day 18. Do you like sushi? I do. I do like sushi. I have not really gotten to get it lately just because that shit's expensive. Though to be fair, everything's expensive. Depending on how much I make in donations tonight, I might just go get sushi. That feels like a decent, like, feels worth my time, you know? Use American dollar for everything in economics, if that helps. Yeah, I mean, in terms of, like, math, maybe. I don't know. I'm not, like, big on the whole knowing what things are. I just kind of do my shit and then, like, exist in my own sort of, like, sub-dimension. Not to be confused with a sub-dimension, if you know what I'm talking about. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, what's up, Zayn? Anyway, how's everybody's Friday going? I hope you all are doing relatively good, at least. I've been just chilling for the most part. Peak Geek, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Back from commercial land. What is commercial? Oh, the ads. If you want to go by how they do it at Galaxy's Edge, one Star Wars credit is $1 USD. Do you think... So, the fact of the matter is, right, in Star Wars, in the canon of Star Wars, they have credits, and that's supposed to be, like, the universal currency. And for the most part, it is. But there are also several different planets that use different, like, currency. Like, the weird fish guys, they use, like, calamari or Mon Cala or whatever the fuck it's called. I know that, like, their city is called, like, calamari or some shit like that. Get scared easily? Not particularly. I think I get, like, unsettled. Well, that's about it. As for YouTube's quest, thanks to Minstrel, your quest this evening is pretending to care. No, good, my Discord got hacked and can't access to it. It makes me really sad. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Mon Calamardi credits. So is the planet called Mon Calamardi? I thought it was Mon Calamari. So, I don't know. Star Wars in general is just a very confusing place. One's foreign and can actually cook, so I might be biased. Biased for what? Just called fish people calamari. They're called the fish people, aren't they? Are they just called calamari? I don't know. Star Wars is... The naming convention in Star Wars is so stupid. It is just the most ridiculous thing. It's the boiled one on YouTube. Watch it all with subtitles. The fuck is that? Also, no. If you want me to watch a thing, you're gonna have to pay me to watch the thing. Otherwise, I don't take requests. Mostly because this stream is primarily dedicated to just kind of hanging out and chilling at my own speed and vibes. So, like, whenever people are like, you need to watch this thing right now, I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that. I'm not gonna derail my day specifically for you to get a kick out of this. I'm gonna hop on Chivalry 2 now if anyone wants to join Xbox. I have Chivalry 2 on PC. I get confused with all the platforms. I have a PS5 and a PC. I used to be a big Xbox person. This be a Hama rant about Star Wars. I mean, it feasibly could. I have a lot to talk about when it comes to Star Wars specifically, because Star Wars, mind you, is somehow the single greatest thing and the dumbest thing at the same time. Because it has, like, some of the best lore, but then you watch, like, the most recent things that they put out, and it's always focusing on the things that nobody gives a shit about. Thanks for the $20. Get fucked. Goodbye forever. So I'm just starting to watch your channel. I'm doing all right. It's been a vibe. Somebody paid me $20 to take off my shirt. It's not going to happen because I'm going to charge a lot higher for that. You think Hama likes Star Wars? Kind of. I do, but I also don't. It's like... So Star Wars is a weird, like, deal. It's a paradox to me in the sense that, like, its world is so large and so encompassing that much in the way that real life is like this, things will just not make sense because, like, it's auxiliary to the actual story that they're trying to tell, you know? Where you have, like, a bunch of other shit happening, right? And you have, like, the planet called Mon Calamari filled with, like, squid and fish people, and you're like, well, that exists. And then you, like, look off to the side and you have, like, space monks fighting samurai battles on a foreign planet. I'm like, that's the fucking coolest thing ever. Why aren't we watching more of that? And then they're like, hey, do you want to learn more about politics? And I'm like, no, I want to see more of, like, the Star Wars thing happening. Have you been playing recently? Monster Hunter Wilds and Baldur's Gate. Those have been the two things. This is not weird. Star Wars is super weird. It's not bad, but it is really weird. The Star Wars canon I need is that Siths fuck. Oh no, Siths fuck hard. Siths are fucking day in and day out. Beans on toast. What? Beans on toast shits on nothing. Beans on toast is like, who is you're not in a depression, my guy. You're like, it's not the war anymore. You can choose to eat other things. And I say this as like a joke that I'm taking from a video I saw because it was the funniest thing ever, where it's like, it wasn't even necessarily a joke. It was a literal explanation where, like, the rest of the world ate like that specifically because it was during wartime and, like, food rations were low. And then like, Britain just kept eating like that after everyone stopped being being in a war. So it's always gets shit on. I don't think it's bad per se. I just think that, like, it's chicken and waffles, my guy. It has to be a struggle meal. I'm struggling in many ways. I would never resort to that, though. More maid stream, please. I mean, this is the last one of the month. If we do manage to make goal, though, I will say this. If both platforms reach goal by the end of stream, I will bring the maid outfit with me on my trip. Which, mind you, I already packed, right? So my stuff is already in the suitcase. I can just throw it in. It'd be fine. Though I did get a new suitcase, so that's kind of fun. It's, like, very sleek. It's a little bit smaller, but it fits about the same amount of clothes. From British guy, beans on toast actually tasted good. I'm not doubting that it tastes good. I'm just saying that, you know, you don't need to struggle anymore. What's goal? It's $50, so we are $26-ish away. It's your max bench. Not a lot. I don't work out as much as I used to. I do kind of want to get back into the swing of things. I have not worked out in, like, months, but that's because I reached a huge depression spiral, and also the only people I go to the gym with either go at, like, fuck off o'clock or don't go at all, so. Shames with me, some of us really eat beans on toast. Shames me that some of us really eat beans on toast. I mean, look, we accept you for all of your faults. So many of your shorts, and now I just noticed your tattoos. They look sick. Thank you. You can't really see them in videos because they don't really come up, like, normally. It's money on people, sorry, just watch it. Just watch what? No, I'm not doing that. You can hang out and chill. I'm not gonna... I don't take requests unless somebody either pays me to do so or I know them well enough to, like, know that it isn't, like, a fucking traumatizing thing. Like, this is just my own boundary where I'm, like, not gonna derail my stream just because somebody decided that they really want me to do a thing. Mostly because I've had, like, really bad experiences in the past where they'll just spam over and over to watch a thing and, like, we just have to fucking ban them outright. Goals 50. We have 24 out of 50. 26 more to go. If aliens find Earth and they meet British people first, they're immediately leaving. To be fair, if I went over... If the first people I encountered were people in the UK, I would also probably, like, leave. Though, to be fair, I am going relatively in that general area. What's your opinion on Italy? It's okay, I guess. I will say the English breakfast, though, that's goated. English breakfast, top tier. That is the only time I will not make fun of British food. Though if you boil a fucking, like... If you boil a burger, you're dead to me. Why do you have a mic arm? Well, I do have one. I just like holding the microphone. Breakfast is good if you have all the parts. Okay, but what is, like, all the parts of a English breakfast? Because I just kind of do toast and, like, sausages and eggs and mushrooms and I think tomatoes once. $30 to sit on a sandwich. Let me see the $30. If it was a British, I would Alt F4, no offense. Jesus. And Alt F, that's the one where you just close it down entirely, or is that shut down? I don't know. I've never hit Alt F4 on my computer before because a lot of people are like, you should hit it. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking do that, my guy. At this point, I've decided not to trust anyone that pops into these streams, save for like a handful of people I actually trust. Good Italian also was beans on toast. It's beans on toast. It's exactly that. As a British guy, if I met other British people for the first time as an alien, I'd also fuck off. Well, at least we all kind of reached a consensus on that when it comes to this area we're in. Also, did we go up by... Did somebody donate money? Or because now we're 24 away? That's weird. Either that or somebody did their math wrong originally, because I'm traumatized. Then I'm not going to watch it unless you pay me to watch it. That's just how it is. Seems to be one of those days, fam, where we just have to kind of piece together the best we can with the day that we have. Baked beans suck in general. Okay, you know what? We don't need to get nasty, all right? Baked beans are actually pretty solid. I enjoy those. You get them with ribs, you some barbecue. It's a solid time, personally. This better not be the last one and just be the end of the month. Well, Kingslayer, if you... I mean, you have donated before. I also don't want to ask because you've already donated enough. I do have the ongoing agreement that if we do manage to reach goal and maybe a little bit more, I will bring the maid outfit with me to my house, in which I will actually continue doing my maid outfit streams as we continue to do whatever it is we do. Though I don't know whether or not the time will change, because like my normal streaming time is like 12 p.m. like it's like in the middle of the day back in Hawaii, which means that I guess I would have more stuff to do. In my research into the depths of the morphing grid, I discovered something slightly upsetting but still cool as hell. The first Phantom Ranger Squadron Rangers morphing masters all originate from the city of Atlanta. They're all from Earth? Does that mean they were all fish? I want to believe they were all fish. They were the Aquatarian Rangers, except, you know, not shitty. Wearing maid outfit, check the pin comment, my guy. And I find this probably through scrolling. Slaying that outfit, thank you, I appreciate it. Your boy has an ongoing vibe that has been happening. Literally eat a bowl of refried beans, shredded cheese, and sour cream. That's like almost a burrito. Actually, that's just like that's pretty much a salad. What you're describing to me is a salad. Nando's is overrated. What is Nando's? I can only do so much today, but help front best I can. Keep up these streams going. I mean, donate what you can. If you can't donate, then no worries. Honestly, this is the last stream that I'm doing either way. So, like, we might get a bonus stream when I go back home. But as of right now, the streak is kind of on pause. So if we do manage to reach gold, then great. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep on keeping on. I'm just hoping that my YouTube can kind of carry the slack while I'm away. Views are not a rolling in, which is unfortunate. That is a chicken place, I think. Maybe it sounds like it. Hi, D12, welcome in. How are you doing this fine day of days? It seems to be a relatively slow day here on Twitch. But this is, of course, the last maid outfit stream of the month before I hop and skip the fuck out of here. Though, albeit there is a slight chance I might stream on the 31st, depending. Not fish, absolutely human. Atlantis was a cityscape that consisted of several rings of land. Oh yeah, that's right, and then it sank. Where Angel Grove would come to exist in present day. So, to confirm, Angel Grove is built on the remains of Atlantis. Good to know. Doing well? Nice. Also, thank you so much for the $10, Kingsley. I appreciate it. Let's continue the Mathon. To be fair, now we are 15 away, so there you go. Ranch cookie. What the fuck is the ranch cookie? Somebody explain to me a ranch cookie, because I don't know how to feel about that one, man. Ugh. Talking about what I want to do with my hair with my mom. Oh, very nice. I already have plans for what I'm doing with my hair. I might post it in the server. I'm not really sure yet. But, like, I might, you know, let people know what the vibe is with that one. Because, like, I'm going to bring my curls back. I really miss them. I feel like my hair, when it's long, just kind of feels flat. Unless I, like, you know, go through the, like, work of washing and all that shit. I accidentally made yokai into Power Rangers in my D&D. Wait, what? Hold on. Yokai into Power Rangers in D&D. Happy Friday, Nix. How you doing? Is there an existing Power Rangers I can reference? Power Rangers Samurai. It's already Japanese. Ranch on ranch. Ranch on ranch sounds like a crime, and I want everybody to know that if you do ranch on ranch in my general area, you will die. What's your opinion on Invincible? I think Invincible is a fine show. I think that I'm gonna write a better show, Arcanine, just saying. But like, I don't know. It's good. I'm also just really tired of like evil Superman stories. Albeit it kind of evolves into its own thing later on and is no longer about being an evil Superman. Though I do really appreciate the sort of twist that they do on a very popular trope, which is seeing evil variants of a character. And it's funny because the way that it's framed, since all the other Marks are evil, we are technically watching the good variant of Mark. Mark is the outlier, which I think is really interesting. Really resisting the urge to get even more piercings. Do it anyway. Just the remains of Atlantis, but also 3 Master Arc Forge. What? The Master Arc Forge. What is the Master Arc Forge? Half the chat is completely unrelated. To be fair, there's like a handful of things happening. $2, $1.10, and $1.20 so far. We are at 35, so we are 15 away on YouTube for an extra bonus stream. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stream on Twitch because I won't have any of my gear when I, hop, skip, and fly all the fucking way over to the land of Lilo and Stitch. But, like, it'll be fine. I'm hoping that I at least have something to do while I'm there, Die back. Welcome back, Liam. You can make chicken at home with favorite Nando's and with the moisture and texture of real human-grade chicken at home so easily. I mean, you could make a lot of things easily. It's just people don't always know how to make food. I just walk into, this is Mathon, day 18. Fucking Stargate that takes you directly into the morph. Why is that there? Why are so many things in Angel Grove? Also, did anyone ever confirm where hey, thank you so much for the raid. Let's fucking go. Also, did anyone ever confirm where Rita was like, she was like discovered on the moon, or what? Did she like fall to Earth and then like just decided this one city is getting fucked? Because like if they only attack Angel Grove, like is it a personal thing? Like she wants to conquer the world, so like she could easily take over other cities, and then we'd have like a RPM situation where it's just Angel Grove is the surviving place. Mind you, I think they should have done that in RPM. They should have made Angel Grove the last surviving city. I feel like that would have been way more interesting. Like, it's in a separate reality, but they do also reference Jungle Karma Pizza, so, like, I feel like they should have just done it anyway. And pickles with strawberry sauce? No, that sounds awful. If it's basically a cult. Kind of. She tracked the morphing grid signature of the Power Rangers. So she was, like, actively trying to fight the Power Rangers. She wasn't trying to take over the world, but then she's like, after 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth. But then she decided to conquer only one section and fail at that. What's up, Unc? What's up? How you doing? When's Magneto or Doctor Doom? Magneto, because Doctor Doom is sealed in a metal suit. So, like, you just crush him. Also, Magneto, sexier than Doctor Doom. Just putting that out there. Also, I don't think Robert, whose last name escapes me right now, should have been Doctor Doom. I feel like that was a waste. Playing Marvel Rivals and inevitably scream. Sounds about right. That's all I ever do when I play that game. It's a fucking nightmare. Does anyone watch the Power Ranger anime that's kind of like The Boys? Are you talking about, Go-Go Loser Ranger? Because I watched, like, an episode of that. I thought it was okay. Thank you for follow, dndone. Appreciate it. Nice tattoos on. Appreciate it. Very nice to do from watching his vids on YouTube. Oh, well, welcome in. I enjoy that people can usually scroll through on Twitch and, like, occasionally they just find me. Robert Downey Jr., thank you, that's the guy. He shouldn't have been Doctor Doom. It feels like such a waste to bring him back for that, and it's just gonna be like an Iron Man variant, and it feels like a disservice to Doom. And even if it isn't a variant of Iron Man, why the fuck, like, why? Why, though? She had to take down the Power Rangers so she could succeed because Earth had no other way to stop her. That's true, but if no other, like, I don't know. Like, that's just my opinion. Like, if I were to conquer the world, I would have started with the other cities. Also, how boring must it have been for Rita? Like, I totally understand why her ass is evil, because I also would go insane being trapped in a bucket for 10,000 years. Because you know for a fact, her ass did not have, like, any entertainment. This was, like, before the internet. Can you imagine, like, Rita scrolling through TikTok for 10,000 years? Oh, God. Imagine if she got sealed and then they took away TikTok and, like, she didn't know. So, like, one day she scrolls on and it's just gone. And it's like, oh, well, fuck. Exactly why I should check out the audio drama because he actively attacks the rest of the world constantly. Well, I'll have something to listen to on my plane ride, at least. In addition to working on the various Common Writer projects we have going. Or Henshin Heroes, excuse me. But bringing Chris Evans back as Human Torch feels right. No, that's absolutely valid. Bringing back Robert Downey Jr. to play a completely different character who's like kind of adjacent to the character they were already doing feels like a waste. Then TikTok banned next week? I don't know. TikTok is being banned and then is unbeing banned all the fucking time. I'm just doing the best I can with this because it's the only option I have. All I know is that I have one last payout from TikTok coming, and then I guess if TikTok goes away, I'm moving home because I can't support myself with my other fucking platforms. Exposed 1,000 years of Skippy toilet content. Jesus Christ. I have a deep fucking hatred for the terms skibbity and riz. I hate all of that. I hate everything about that. Not, mind you, I'm under no delusion that any slang that I learned when I was a child was any better. But, like, this is a specific kind of stupid. And if people say it around me, I'm gonna hit them. I don't care if you're a kid. I'll beat the shit out of you. I swear to God, I'll punch you into the sun. Constant state of being abandoned, unbanned Schrodinger's TikTok. Pretty much. Albeit, like, the fucking, like... It's all a ploy. It's just all a fucking part of their stupid government bullshit. Somebody ban expired grapes. I don't even care about the viewership anymore. Anyone who says skibbity riz in my fucking place gets killed. Single-handedly destroyed Gen Alpha. Who the fuck is DeFuckBoom? And why did I not get that username? I should have called myself DeFuckBoom. 22 sub. Peace out. Bye. All right, bye, Patey. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate you. I now know how to get Hama to touch me on my terms. On my terms. All I've ever wanted was the distinct. I mean, to be fair, if we ever spar, then I'll touch you all over. In a homey way. Boom made Skibbity toilet. Oh. Okay, so I now have I have a vendetta against this person. I hope their channel gets fucking deleted. I want everyone to know that if that person purely deserves their channel to be deleted just for what they did to America. Sure, Mainbro pronouns. I go by any all. I don't really have a specific one that I attribute myself to because I don't really care one way or the other. See, never existed. Bro, me too. I wish that just a lot of things never existed. Entertails the original brain. What do you mean the original brain? This is a very low energy stream today, I realize. I'm so tired, dude. I don't know why. It's like, I've reached that point. There's like, we're just chilling. It seems to be a very vibe-heavy stream. Like Canthropy years ago, those only come out when we reach higher than our goal. So, people want to donate to help your boy out, then please do. For the record, I'm a happily married man with children, but I'm also homosexual. For the record, Ark, married happily. We've all seen Ark's wife. We haven't seen his kids because, honestly, we should refrain from putting children on the internet. But I'm a side piece. What's up, Harrison Temple? Welcome in. How you doing? Okay, yeet. This is the good SFM creator till he made Skibbity Toilet. Yeah. What's up, was that Milton or Million King? When SpongeBob with a moral compass or UI Goku? SpongeBob. Do you have any idea how much power SpongeBob has? Back first light bit. Welcome back, Minstrel. And Greg's in. Happy Friday. Skibbity brain rot that happened because of the Vizio, but the videos themselves aren't that bad. Yeah, I feel like there's not. I can't. Like, I want to blame him, but I can't blame him because, like, children will do what they do, but also the fact that there's, like, actual merch of this stupid meme, like, I don't understand that. I feel like the internet is just going down a fucking trail that I don't want to be in. I don't want to be part of this anymore. This is OP. SpongeBob is OP, dude. SpongeBob can rip apart the universe in, like, 10 seconds. Ben 10 solos everyone. Actually, yeah. Hold on. Ben 10 does kind of solo everyone because everyone has DNA. As long as somebody's powers relate solely to their DNA, then yeah, technically speaking, Ben wins. So lightsabers like you promised when you pass. What the fuck are you talking about, Tim? Okay, first off, Timothy, if you're gonna be fucking disrespectful, I ain't doing shit for you. Strings is depending on what's funnier in the moment. To be fair, that's just Toon Force. That's a lot of, like, cartoons. The Mask, Bugs Bunny, Fast and the Furious, all things that usually use Toon Force in the sense that, like, whatever's good for the bit, like, will let you win and survive anything. Strong SpongeBob or Kirby? I want to say Kirby, because Kirby can absorb SpongeBob, and then now Kirby has SpongeBob's powers. But it's dependent on whether or not Kirby's powers are the entirety of that person's powers, or if it's just, like, an imitation. Because, like, we don't really see Kirby use their powers to the extent, if you know what I mean. Like, you don't really see them do much with them. Bugs Bunny is God. Bugs Bunny has powers that are solely based on how funny a thing is. They're like an eldritch deity, basically. Luffy shitposted Kaido out of existence. What the fuck is Kaido? Today you look happy, but are you? I'm like relatively alright. We're trying to reach our goals. I've had to deal with a few annoying people here and there, and I think in general the stream is kind of not doing super duper well, but I'm hoping that it all kind of picks up a little bit. It's been 30 minutes. That's insane. Dude, time is passing in ways that I don't understand. Like, is it just me, or has anyone else experienced, like, losing time in a weird way? So I think I figured out how to do YouTube Shorts in a way that I'm comfortable with now to just bulk record next week. To be fair, I think I was supposed to do that today, but I ended up taking several naps because I leave tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to be on a plane. I'm gonna have to be on a plane for like 13 hours, which is only slightly longer than the amount of time I had to wait at the goddamn airport because of the fucking United flight. Actually, no, it was American Airlines. American Airlines, we're fucking beefing, first off. I want American Airlines to know that I have an actual, like, I have a blood feud with them going. This is a lie right now. What? Time in a Bottle. What about Time in a Bottle? I've heard that song before. It was in X-Men, which, mind you, X-Men movies are weird. Bro, it's literally just character creation screen from a semi-obscure game. Good for you. Usually autism consume my time without my notice. That's kind of where I'm at. I feel like I don't know, I've reached like a weird level of time travel where anytime I'm not observing time, it's moving faster than it should be. Like, 30 minutes. We're 30 minutes into a stream, and I don't understand how that happened. I thought it was like 10 minutes in. I thought it was like 15 minutes in, but here we are. Cup versus Invincible, fight to the death, who wins? Probably Buttercup, but also I haven't watched any of that. I just know that, I'm pretty sure Buttercup, wait, Buttercup? Oh no, Buttercup's from fucking, fuck, the other thing. Powerpuff Girls. I feel like Invincible would probably win that one. Because, well, to be fair, the Powerpuff Girls are kind of invincible. They don't have any weaknesses. They just, you know, eviscerate anyone in front of them because, like, they're children with the force of God. You don't know the Eldritch Uppercut. What about the Eldritch Uppercut? United breaks guitars and American Airlines aggravates Asians. I am the Asian that they aggravated. But also, I think they are, in fact, violent. Which one was it was United that killed a dog, right? Or am I thinking of a different airline? I feel like airlines in general are just fucking shitty. You'd eat any element on the periodic table. Which one would you eat? Uranium. A lot of symptoms of ADHD. My past teachers said they thought it showed signs of this. I haven't been diagnosed, though. I haven't been diagnosed either. Mostly because, like, if you do get diagnosed, that goes, like, on your record, and then it, like, it fucks you, like, job-wise, and, like, altogether. Though, to be fair, I don't really know the scope of that. Maybe I get a DEI higher if I have autism. Who knows? What's your favorite Epic the Musical Saga? Thunder. I like the Thunder Saga just because it has Suffering and it has Thunderbringer, which, to be fair, are the two vibiest songs. I don't know. It's a second to, like, the Cersei Saga, but that's just because I love me a good, like, lesbian-coded villain. It doesn't hurt. It helps with coping. With coping? Coping with what? Last month, I was staring at planes in the sky, begging them to stay up there. Why? I mean, albeit, I would appreciate the planes to stay in the sky until the time comes when they're supposed to be on the ground, but, like, I don't know. There's, like, a whole week where planes were just fucking crashing left and right. I'm a little scared of going on this plane. Well, shit. Have you watched, wait, you watch Epic? I've watched Epic on stream a bunch of times, though I think that might be before this. What about the Hermes Saga? There's no Hermes Saga. Is there a Hermes Saga? There's, like, songs that Hermes does, but I don't think there's a Hermes Saga. Or Book of Mormon. Epic, I guess? I don't know. I only know so many. I think Heathers is pretty good, though I like the movie more, personally. I did my fighters before all this... Oh, my flights before this crap happened. Yeah. Does Curious George have some power I haven't heard of? No. I think it's just a monkey. Or chimp. Is Curious George a... No, Curious George is an ape, right? No, he's a... What the fuck is Curious George? He doesn't have a tail. Doing Wendy's for dinner today, but I don't feel like eating a Baconator. get a chicken sandwich. That's what I usually get. Shin and Cersei or Hermes saga due to everyone loving him. Yeah, but that's not really his saga though. He's like, it's like Hermes adjacent. Yeah, Epic, I only know a couple songs. I would highly recommend listening to them. They're all on, like, Spotify and the YouTubes and Amazon and Apple Music, which is what I use, and everybody judges me for it. Everybody and their mothers judges me specifically for using Apple Music because it's the only thing I have. Hi, Azarath, welcome in. Showing two taps power. Oh, God. Not another fucking brain rot thing. Anyway. Such is the way of things. This is the last stream, so I guess I used all my energy for all the other streams. Unfortunately, the YouTube stream be doing pretty poorly today, which is unfortunate. Such is the way of things, I guess, because life be like that. Then I do a classic chicken sandwich and maybe a grilled chicken wrap. Sounds good, honestly. Use YouTube to listen to music. Do you? To be fair, I do have the version of the like service where I can close the app and it'll still play. But like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, I could like... I use Apple because it has all my playlists on it already. You just peek for music. Do they have like a separate YouTube music app, or is it just all through like YouTube itself? I know that I might have to save a few videos, things that I want to watch. I might save like a few History of Common Writers just so I have something to like draw from in terms of like inspiration, because I'm going to be working on our Henshin Heroes idea. What do you mean this is the only thing you have? This? Oh, wait. Oh! This YouTube music app works fairly decent. I believe it. I don't know. I feel like YouTube is like coasting under the radar of being pretty decent as a platform, though they had their controversy a long time ago with the adpocalypse. But now I'm just not getting views at all, so it's like, why even bother fucking monetizing my shit anyway? Anything about Elden Ring? I think it's an okay game. I haven't ever really bothered to actually play it, like, for longer than a couple seconds. I mean, well, a couple minutes. I played it with my friend, but I'm not good at Souls-like games because I'm not good at video games in general. You like hold them down? I think it's okay. So yeah. Barbary, Macaque, or Chimp are the two top guesses for Curious George. Do they never actually confirm what Curious George is? Is canonical? Canonical, you mean? Or what are we talking about here? It's pretty fun. I believe it. It looks like a fun game. There's a reason people play it. I'm just like, I don't like being frustrated when I game. Otherwise, why would I play it to begin with, you know? It starts with a bit bland, but gets really good later on. To be fair, a lot of games are like that. Though, at the same time, when it comes to games, I'm far more hesitant to buy games because of the fucking, like, track record of some AAA titles, where it's like, I bought a game, doesn't work, looks like shit. We have to wait for a patch now. And I'm like, why wasn't it just finish the game? And it's like, well, now you have to pay for this battle pass. I'm like, why the fuck would I want your battle pass? Like, just give me the content that we were originally supposed to do. Also, downloads in general. Give me physical discs again. Eat sand as a kid? No, I didn't. But that probably explains why you're the way you are. Just buy BG3? I had BG3. That's the last, like, high-quality thing that I've played. It was used to dominate my doom scrolling. It's weird how the algorithm works, especially as it's popped up on it. Always my favorites would make me lol and show to my friends. I don't know why the algorithm isn't pushing my shit out anymore. Like, my videos are straight up dead on arrival. I don't know what possessed YouTube to, like, fuck me. But, like, it's just, it is what it is. I do have Apex Legends, yeah. Hi, Sid. Good day, Miller. It's okay. It's an alright day. Project Nomad, a AAA Power Rangers game, may be getting released next year. I would like a Power Rangers game, maybe first person, like a Skyrim, like, not, like, I guess it'd be more akin to, like, Starfield, where you can pilot your Zords, fight monsters in, like, first person, so you are a Power Ranger, and you get to do your morphin stuff. Back for longer now, what I miss? A whole lot of lamenting my fucking career, and also hoping to reach goal tonight, but I feel like today in general has just been... It's like, the second I put on the maid outfit, my fucking day took a downturn. It's so weird, man. I don't know what the fuck I did. I don't know what, like, abstract eldritch deity I pissed off, but here we are now. Is YouTube behaving? It's behaving, but that's just because there's not a lot of people in here. Gigi posted appetite and said Odysseus didn't leave Calypso's island. I feel like that was him distracting Calypso so that he could leave the island, but I have seen that. I liked it a lot. Gigi's fucking animatics are amazing. Every time. Does not miss. Person Power Rangers in the style of Saints Row. I don't know. I just want to do a first-person thing because I think it'd be funny to be a Power Ranger. To be fair, that was my dream as a child in general, to just be a Power Ranger. Why that was my dream is anyone's guess, but I'm not going to take any like, critique on that. I still dream of being a Power Ranger, whether that's acting or being an actual Power Ranger, which is to say just dressing up in a fancy suit and beating people up. Or a custom Ranger, gain access to all the weapons and powers of other Rangers. Hear me out, Schrodinger Power Ranger game. You basically hop between worlds. It's kind of similar to, like, God of War, like the newer one, where you're, like, hopping between realms. And, like, you're working for Zordon or something. And you have to collect all the Power Ranger powers from people that shouldn't have them. I feel like I should have that game. I want that game. After this time of joining an anime main, I appreciate it. Solidarity. So I'm here. I assume a lot of these words I don't understand is anime related, but I don't watch anime. It's not so much an anime thing. I'm talking about Power Rangers. I don't know if you know anything about Power Rangers, but that's just where I'm at. And I memorized the Power Ranger, the Thunder Ranger morph, which I admit is very simple. It is very simple, but it's still, like, iconic. I just like that their Power Ranger morpher was just a bug. Like, it's just a bug on their wrist, and then you hit the bug button, and then it transforms you into a bug. Which is also strange, because, like, the other ones had, like, motifs of animals, but they're just straight-up bugs. Mess up, I need that game. I think it would be really fun to do, like, a Power Rangers thing. Polities. I'm here for a while. What's up, Travelmatic? How you doing? Welcome in. How are things? Do it as Time Force Ranger? Time Force would actually work really well for that. You, like, you fix branching timelines, because, like, in Time Force, we never really see them do any time things except for one time when, like, Wes goes back in time to go get the fucking Quantosaurus, but then he loses it to Eric because Eric's the fucking goat. Something I realized, the only reason they did that one episode where they were, like, trapped in movies, like their favorite movies, is because they needed the clips for the opening to pretend like they were time traveling, but they weren't. They didn't time travel at all for the rest of the season. Like, Wes in the Wild West. That was part of that episode. You see Jen in, like, ancient China. That was also in that episode. And, like, you see samurai guy who was blue, whose name escapes me. But, like, that, all of that was just for the opening. They never go to these actual time periods. It's all in that movie episode. It's so weird. They're the will of 5-year-olds wielding their mom's credit card and now must suffer the consequences. Is that how that works? Do I have to start bending the knee to people who pay me? What's your least favorite planet? Venus? No. I want to say Mercury. I think Mercury is the worst planet. Biggest TTRPG pet peeve? People who don't know how to play the game to, like... People who don't know how to play the game narratively, if that makes sense. Because people know how to play the game and, like, win, but I think that they don't understand how to make the game not be shitty. Like, we're still telling a story here, my guy. Like, you can win the fight, but, like... You know, sometimes it's just more fun to lose. This game was goated, though. Oh, no, absolutely. Dude, Power Rangers GBA games fucking goated all the time, because it's just a side-scrolling beat-em-up. Do you like bubble tea? Not really. I like the tea, but, like, I don't know. I get, like... I get so tired of chewing on the fucking, like, thing. The bubbles. Also, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to chew them. Did we meet Goal? No, we didn't. We met Goal yesterday, but we haven't even approached Goal on Twitch, and on YouTube we're kind of stagnating because I don't know why. What's up, Noodle? Welcome in. The premise we know for the first part of the game is Lord Zed getting the Zeo Crystal and destroying the Zordon-era powers, and so the Morphing Grid brings you into the battle, and you customize your armor, weapon, and powers from the Zordon. Oh, so it is kind of like what I said. Fuck is fish? It's over YouTube and, like, everything. I don't know what that is. You refuse to act, basically. Kind of. It's like, you don't have to roleplay, but you have to at least let the fucking story progress. Your celestial body is minty mint. What the fuck is that? Tarot boba is the item you're looking for. No, I'm talking about the other kind. It's like a specific kind of boba. Here's the most meh of the planets. Yee, I think so. Long as your hair? Long enough. Is it just a slow day today? Certainly seems that way. We have not even broken 100 viewers on the YouTube live, which is unfortunate. But, like, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. My YouTube in general just does shit for no reason. And, like, it's super... not, like, daunting. It's, like, very disillusioning. I don't know. Also, today, in general, is just kind of a slow day. Still going. Mathon? Yeah, we are $15 away from doing another episode, mind you. Sentence you to Minecraft? No. YouTube might be fucking with Hama. I 1,000% believe that it is. Like, my videos do well on other platforms, so it doesn't make any fucking sense why I'm being, like, fucked this hard, if that makes sense. I don't know if my audience just got tired of my videos or, like, I'm, like, just not doing well anymore. It's stupid. Which is the eternal op. Bro, literally. And right as I was starting to do good, too, is the stupid thing. You can check the notification for your stream. I had to check in myself. Yeah, that sounds about right. YouTube is cheeks. It is. On every Hama video. Exactly. Go boost my videos so that I have something to do while I'm gone. In general, though, it's just... seems to be one of those days. I think I've reached the point where I'm finally a little bit tired. This might be a really short stream. I'm not going to lie. I might hop off just so I save myself the worry of having to go through an entire stream where we don't make goal and watching pretty much everything kind of fail. Which, mind you, I really didn't want to be in a negative mood today, but I don't know why. I'm just kind of in that state. I think it's because we started with somebody being a dickhead in stream, and now it's like all the other shit is like piling on. As an audience, I did not lose interest. I appreciate that. I really do. It's so dry recently. YouTube in general, I feel like AI like channels and people who steal like content and straight up post like clips from movies have basically ruined the shorts algorithm. We have good conversations here. Decent. Hey! Let's say what I want to send a super chat. Well, I appreciate that. That helped us reach goal as well on YouTube, so that's really cool. I'll count that as a win today. Even if we didn't manage to like get to the viewership margins I usually like. Still very helpful. I appreciate you. Thank you. YouTube ain't notifying your channel. Start backing up on Rumble. What the hell is Rumble? I've never actually seen Rumble. Start backing up on Rumble. Uploading there be set to automatically upload on YouTube. Ah. Is Common Rider not going to happen then? I don't know. We'll see. Me asking, but what are you doing? Why are you doing these streams? So, it was originally to get people to watch the Twitch stream that I run because that's where a lot of the stuff is happening and it has better audio and better video. But then my YouTube streams, the mobile ones, started doing a lot better than any other streams I've ever done because my audience is so big on YouTube. Albeit it's only a fraction of the people, but I think it's just because people don't really watch streams. It's just too good for YouTube to shit on it like this. Yeah. But I just continued to do this stream because I thought it was fun and I got to interact with a handful of my regulars who watch my other streams. But in addition to that, if you're talking about the maid outfit specifically, it's because we're doing this thing called Mathon, where if I make $50 in donations, I continue to stream. So since we did that, I might bring the maid outfit with me back home so I can continue doing YouTube lives. We'll see. Always prioritize your mental health. We shall see. It made goal, so I'm like, should I continue doing this stream? I feel like Twitch's fucking viewership is in the toilet right now. Either that or everyone's lurking. Moved over to YouTube to not have to chat covering half the screen. I mean, the YouTube chat covers half the screen too, and in a more difficult way than this. So, I don't know. You made rent at least. True. We managed to make our monthly goal, which is always a fun time. Albeit it's a fraction of what our monthly goal was before. I feel like my career's just been on the downturn lately. I've been in such a fucking spiral. It's insane. I have no idea how the fuck this happened. How many are on Twitch? Not a whole lot, to be honest. As for Free Palestine, fuck yeah, Free Palestine. If you're doing this, makes your mental health worse, than cut it short if we don't mind. It's not so much this, it's that, like, YouTube short HUD covers too much also. $20 for yeah, sure, donate, $20. I'll do it right now. But, like, I don't know, just is what it is sometimes. I feel like just being a content creator, I think this will be a much-needed break because I won't be really focused on doing a whole lot of other stuff. I have content that's been saved at least, but, like, I can at least schedule stuff in advance. Though I'm sad because when I'm going home, I'm still going to be making videos, so that's just going to be my day. But, like, I think we're doing Common Riders. We always do that another day. Possibly. So, I bought the stuff for Hot Pot, so we might be doing that in-house tonight. So, I'm going to be away from the computer. But if I cut my stream short and the food happens faster, then maybe. I just really want to watch Gov, but I haven't gotten the time to do so, and that was kind of the only way that I could justify doing it. Should I have a break? I want a break. Videos? Thank you. I appreciate it. I do appreciate that at least the people who watch the streams regularly and not the people who just scroll in and decide to be a dick are at least relatively pretty solid. Honestly, if the 57 people in this live commented on my videos consistently, I feel like it would make them do a lot better. For whatever reason, I don't know how to trick the algorithm to making my shit do better lately. I had something go viral and it went really well, and then it just went on the downturn and like none of my videos fucking did anything, and it's so dumb. YouTube's algorithm can suck my ass. At least you have Hot Pot for dinner. True. What are you talking about? Food and YouTube things? YouTube thing does cover a little less. I can see IDK Sterling subtitles. What subtitles? I don't have subtitles, do I? Maybe won't let me comment on anything for some reason. That's really strange. YouTube has been fucking me for no reason. Like, it first started on these lives with somebody who wasn't able to fucking, like, donate because, like, there's a donation cap. And that's not something I've ever set, and it's not something I know how to set. So either it's an automatic thing or I'm just like being fucked on for no reason, and then it's just all the video stuff. Comments. I'm not a commenter. I'll do more to just kind of remind myself too. I mean, that's why I have the say hi things in the comments so people can just respond to that pretty easily. Wish that was YouTube's algorithm. Gross. Watch your videos every time my D&D group cancels refuse to answers after I cleared my schedule. Bruh, I feel so bad for you. That fucking sucks. Well, I can't comment either. Does it just not let you? Kerrville Folk Festival? What is that? Screen subscribe for notifications when the YouTube feels like it. Yeah, you should. For those of you here, you should subscribe if you haven't done so. I've realized that a lot of people who do watch my content consistently are also not subscribed, which is really weird. What's your favorite pasta? Penne. I think I like penne the best. Either that or like the swirly one. I don't know what that one's called. He's just buggy now. I feel like, I don't know, ever since the shit with like, there was such a good golden age for me for the last like latter half of the year. And then everything started doing shit. Like TikTok was going to get banned. Instagram took away all monetization for everyone except for like maybe a handful of people. And like the rest of it's just a nightmare, dude. I need to be contrarian and take over my commenting purposes. I'll take it. Why not? Is your favorite game? Baldur's Gate, I think. Or Monster Hunter. Spiral one? Yeah, the Spiral one. Does anybody know what that pasta is called? You have any D&D campaigns going on at the moment? No, I do not. I just realized I wasn't subscribed. I got your content so much that I already thought I was subscribed. Yeah, it seems that way. And now people just don't get my content, and they're like, what the fuck happened to you? Like, do you still post? I'm like, yes, I do. It's just YouTube's being a dick. Isn't the weird that people don't subscribe given your content is dialogue focus? I mean, I guess. What do people subscribe for then? I don't know, man. Were you from America? What's up, Lord Shock? The Maidlands. About to jump sea around. Bye. Which Baldur's Gate? 3. I never played the other ones. Corkscrew is what Google says. Spiral pasta. I feel like there should be a different name for that, but I guess corkscrew pasta. Now this shit on my For You page is split screen content farm videos. God, I fucking hate that. Oh, Rotini! Thank you. Yeah, Rotini. Rotini is what I was talking about. At least I'm pretty sure. There's like sort of, I think they're like vegetable rotini or something like that. Either way, it's the multicolored one, and I turned that into pasta salad, and it's really tasty. That's what I subsisted on for way longer than I probably should have. There are many spiral ones. It's like the specific kind of like the tricolor rotini. Yeah, that one. Are those like vegetable based? I don't really know. And being unable to comment is a bug because I had to deal with that on my old phone, but now I'm able to comment again. Weird. Noki? I've never had it. I thought it was okay, though. Hey, Shy, welcome in. I think you've already been here, though, but I don't know. Seems to be one of those days where I just have to fucking deal with YouTube fucking me. I don't know. Today's just not a good day to stream, is it? Are people just busy on a Friday? I haven't really checked the analytics for any of these, but I could have swore that my streams used to do better than this. They tricolor are flavored with tomato, spinach, and something else. What's the other? I think the other one's just regular pasta, probably. That and tax day is coming. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what people are up to. And now we're down to 37 on YouTube. This is really fucking depressing. To drink water? I will do my best. I also like to watch long-form content, but this channel is one of the few shorts channels I like. I appreciate it. I don't know if my shit ever shows up. I don't even think it sends out notifications. I feel like YouTube has just been lying to me, where it's like, yeah, click this to notify your, like, subscribers. And I'm like, cool. And then the people who are notified, they're like, nah, we never got it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all right. From Japan, what's up, Yasho? How you doing? Gobble gobble indeed. Remember, this is the first time I suggested you live. It suggested you live. I've been doing it for 18 days in a row. I don't know what YouTube is like. I don't know why YouTube won't suggest any of my shit. It was on Friday if my D&D group hadn't canceled. I guess that makes sense. People are out and about. Never forget YouTube notifications. Thank you, Shy. This is the only D&D channel I consistently watch. That's the energy I'm here for. I am, in fact, the only one. So there's like 4 to 5 minutes ago. Thanks needs to be stopped. What thanks needs to be stopped? I see all your shorts but never get notified of anything. No idea what's going on. Sir, but I'm trying to push your content. I appreciate that. I really I appreciate that a lot. Yesterday's YouTube notification. That's also why I have like the thing for my Discord server, because it's the only thing I can like consistently notify people with. It's just, I don't know. Always get your YouTube notifications. Okay, I don't know what the rule is for that anymore. YouTube in general is just like the most deeply frustrating thing, because there's no like real way to like actively talk to anybody about it. Alone is the honored one. That's me. Goes there is to be as many days as possible for you to hydrate on day 2 right now. Nice. I appreciate that. These are the content farms that remove actual good content. It's also the content farms that just straight up steal content. Do you have any idea how many people on TikTok have just like sort of duetted my videos with like fucking like goo videos. It's so stupid. People like tag me and I'm like, there's nothing I can do about this. People will steal my content regardless. There was one person who had the fucking audacity of cropping out the background of my video and putting it over a different background to pretend like it's like their video. I'm like, you can fucking die. He likes fucking over his creators. True. But there are some that like the algorithm just loves. There are like some algorithm like baby like golden childs and I'm like, what the fuck? Where did you get this? I don't get shit, but here's $5. Appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot, Dylan. Thank you. We are $10 away from 69 on YouTube. Those weird duet vids. Bro, literally, they're not even technically duet vids, which is the weird part of that. There are some videos that are just straight up like one thing in a block, and then it like fades into the other. It's so weird. I don't know where these videos are coming from. And I'm like, I'm glad your fucking videos are failing, my dude. Like, you're just stealing my content. It's so stupid. I've seen those for a lot of content creators, mind you. And from Full Metal, $5. I don't know. I don't take requests unless I actually really like the idea. So, worst offenders are the ones who put their face in the corner behind the channel icon. Bruh, literally. Nothing pisses me off more than like quote unquote reaction content where it's just like somebody sitting with a blank face in front of the video you actually want to watch. And I'm like, you could have just reposted it. If you're going to be that lazy, I don't want to see your face, honestly. Like, I would rather you not be here. At least then I can pretend like this was posted by somebody respectful. Or, not respectful. Respectable. Seriously? I don't know. Yes. Mostly because, like, I get a lot of people requesting, and, like, I'm not gonna just do shit. I've already taken a bunch of requests already, and I have them written down. But, like, with that one, it's kind of obscure. Also, I don't let people demand things of me. Not anymore, at least. The types who point and... Yeah, the ones who point and add nothing, bro, fuck those guys. Block that channel whenever I see it in YouTube Shorts, bro, literally same. Also, is it just me, or did they, like... They, like, got rid of the ability to block channels, as far as I know. Like, you can make it disappear, but you can't make it so that they can't contact you or be anywhere near you. Like, YouTube just took away that ability, and I'm like... How am I supposed to deal with, like, all the fucking weirdos then, man? Like... You made it worse. You made your platform worse, and now I don't know how to deal with that. That was a feature? Yeah, it was like a long time ago. Try to find the block button on some shorts, but never found it. Literally. So, like, a long, long time ago, back when I was, like, a child, like, back in, like, 2005, YouTube was kind of like a social media thing as opposed to, like, an entertainment platform. And so you had the ability to, like, send people direct messages. You could have, like, your whole page and stuff. It was so weird. But then... Like, you had the ability to block people, and, like, you don't have that ability anymore, and I'm like, dude, there's some people who fucking, like, stitch my content, and they're like, here's the reason why this would never work, and why, like, these videos are terrible. I'm like, fuck you, first off. Like, I don't know who you are. Like, you can make your own content, do whatever you want, but, like, leave me alone? Like, if you're gonna be mad, at least have the decency of redirecting your shit towards my channel, too, man. Friend Decus, thanks so much for the follow. What's up? Not much. It seems to be sort of a rant day today. YouTube was P? What? Was existing then. Jeez, you weren't born in 2005. Oh my god, so many youngins. How do I contend? Live is literally just brain rot at this point. I really find anything is actually you want to watch. Well, I mean, welcome into here where I hope it's something you want to watch. I don't know. Again, YouTube Shorts is kind of a nightmare. Which, like, why I would I probably want to start doing long-form content, like, properly, just so I can get out of this fucking slump. Because supposedly the payout for YouTube content is a lot better. You could get, like, a fraction of the views from a short, and, like, it'll pay about the same. The only unfortunate part is, since I post so many shorts, the payout would have to be a lot better, because, like, I guess technically I could do both. But it's one of those things where I eventually want to focus on doing long-form content, if only so that I can stop having to worry about the shorts algorithm. Hanging in the Christmas Court tonight? Maybe. You guys are free to do so. Whether or not I'm around is kind of based on how my mood improves. I was born in 2006. Oh god, Lemon. Why do you remind me that I'm old? And people constantly saying Reddit stories are fake when they mock people talking about this show, saying it's just a show. It's like, yes, we know, stop ruining the fun for everyone else. I do kind of like those. I understand that they're content farms, but, like, I like hearing fake tea. All I know is, like, I'm not a fan of the channels that just read other people's memes. Where it's like, you didn't actually do anything. Like, you didn't make anything. yeah, you edited the video together, but like this is a joke somebody else made. And mind you, I've done a few of those, but at least like I kind of touch on the idea. It's not just like reading it verbatim. I'm like, why even like fuck? I don't know. It's like, and those usually do really well, which annoys me. 90s kid, I feel old sometimes. I'm 99, which technically counts me as one, but not really. It's one of those things where like I could count myself as one, but like, and a lot of people in my grade definitely did count themselves as one. And I'm like, dude, you were shitting your pants while everyone else was having fun in the 90s. I don't want to hear it. And it's 1367. Damn, that's insane. Watching Reddit stories on YouTube because they're so fun to me. Reddit stories are different from the other things. You're a baby. I am a baby. 95. Got called boomer yesterday. You're 95, 1995. Like you're 95. Like you're very technologically like cognizant for somebody who's 95. A long form where it's the previous month of shorts all in one video. Honestly, I've considered it. I feel like I have to organize it a bit. I feel old every time I remember some of my high school classmates of middle school age kid. Oh god. Oh god. I don't want to imagine that. I hate that. I hate everything about that. I feel like there are actually some people that I know. Like the weirdest, like I have friends who were married, who have kids, and I'm like, I'm still playing pretend on the internet for a job. Why the fuck? What is so funny is a lot of the people who used to like do D&D, or not D&D. Well, yeah, they did play D&D with me, but like the people who used to do like content creation with me, they all fell behind, but I kind of kept at it for my life, and now this is where I'm at. So like, I don't know. I just feel like it's a weird place to be in. Funny D&D character would be Yoda. I do actually have that written down, funny enough. All of my friends are getting married too. I wish my life wasn't this sad. What are you doing? It's like, oh, I just bought a house. I just got married. I'm like, I bought a car a while ago, and that's about it. I met a 60-year-old lady at work a few days ago. Still plays games to this day. Apparently, she plays Fallout 76 and played a lot of other games since Pong. I mean, honestly, I kind of love that for her. There is this one channel that keeps being like suggested to me. Also, but I wish that TikTok would stop suggesting lives to me because they know for a fact I can't do them anymore. So it's just rubbing salt in the wound. I don't want to watch a TikTok live. What's up, New English songs? How you doing? People at 19 and 20 being called old now, such as myself, apparently being pretty young is now considered old. I don't like the sort of babyfication of the world where it's like, oh, you're 20, you're old. I'm like, you're like a fetus. The umbilical cord's still attached, motherfucker. I don't want to hear it. My friend's getting married too. I've seen a live on shorts in almost a month now. Well, I was talking about TikTok. On YouTube shorts, I don't think I've seen any, but I think it's just because I don't scroll that often on shorts. Like me, I usually use it for long form content instead. Don't appreciate it. So everyone doing right now with the current state of the world, everything is on fire. Real thing, like if you're a 20-year-old, I can't confirm it. I don't know. I don't talk to children because that's weird, and I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber. So like, say everyone under 25 is baby. So I just reached the cutoff. I have to drink it. I already feel old. I feel old in the sense that my bones are cracking. Restrict your elders card. You enter a building. Do they play at the starting of the week? I don't know what that is. You see a tin of peppermint Altoids? Why did you do that, Moon? I think you're old at 20, then you're going to regret your 30s. I feel like I destroyed my body in my youth, and now I'm paying for it. Like, I now have the... Growing old is realizing you now have the ability to sleep on your shoulder wrong and have that basically be useless for the rest of the day. That's where I'm at in terms of my age. Something funny I could do with my blue dragonborn to mess with my DM? I don't know. And I'm not going to bother wasting the brain capacity to think of it. I will be real. I am not in the mood. Imagine having bones just become jello. My bones are squishy. And my neck hurts after sleeping. Weird problem. Well, I feel healthier now than I did 25. Okay, so what I'm hearing is I just, like, get over the hump of, like, being dead, and then maybe I'll start coasting into being alive again. Though I have heard that, like, 25 is the age where your, like, cells stop regenerating, so this is when I officially start dying. If you're a young British lemon, yeah. British lemon is very young. When I hit 25, I realized I needed to be careful because I can move my neck wrong and be in immense pain for the rest of the week. Oh, God. Why did I decide to age? Aging was my first mistake. Aging is where everything went wrong for me. It's not pop all the time. I believe it. I don't know where my body's at in terms of just existing. Thank you for the follow. Aiko Yuma. Appreciate it. I exist. Yeah, that's all we really can do at this point. D&D Human, I did not. You streamed? I do. I do stream. I've been streaming for the last 18 days straight, pretty much. I'm turning a vampire then. Finally, the age where my metabolism is catching up with me. I can't just eat whatever I want and not exercise anymore. I feel like I should probably start exercising again. The thing is, like, my metabolism is about as on par with my dad. My dad was fucking skinny as hell. Now he's like kind of getting like relatively dadish, but also he works out. I don't. So like we'll see if maybe I look worse than my father. Time of the day do you stream? Usually 6 p.m. EST. It should give you a notification, but as I've learned recently, YouTube hates me, so it doesn't. Either way, we're aiming for that last bit for the. I guess we already reached goal on YouTube and Twitch. I can't stream anymore until I leave or until I come back. So I guess 1300 is where we're ending off our goal this evening. You just shoved the entire pack of gum in my mouth? Why? What is wrong with you? It's going to give you a follow because I like the content you're doing and realize I'm already following you. I appreciate that. For those of you here, you should subscribe if you haven't done so already. I find your streams if I actively look for your stream. I mean, that's why I have my Discord server. It at least notifies people when I start my stream, which I didn't realize. Also, Mutant Lemon, I feel like you were here earlier. I need to fix the announcement for the Twitch stream to announce at HamFam, not at everyone, because I feel like most people have, like, silenced at everyone, so I have to usually go through and do the at HamFam myself. So if we could fix that, that'd be great. Hi, Aura, welcome in. It's been a very lazy stream today. Let's run on bread. I like bread. I miss your streams because despite being subscribed, I didn't get notifications if I didn't click the bell. I guess click the bell then, because that's the only way you can get notified when I do anything, because Shorts content gets thrown into the void. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I feel like at least 4 chucks. A YouTube notification is like, this was posted 5 minutes ago, 5 hours ago, or 5 days ago. YouTube notifications are broken. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to deal with it. But also, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. We are now an amount away. I usually just turn off notifications because everyone I subscribe to is so busy. Get notifications from me only then, because I'm clearly the only important person. I'm having a very lazy day, so I feel you. It's like a depressive spiral day. I feel like today was just not a good day to stream, and now I'm paying for it. I always tie my fucking mental health to my, like, career, so this is kind of where I'm at now. I have very little in my life, which is very depressing for me. I think that's a thing to talk about in therapy. But 2025 has been the single worst year of my entire life. And, like, that's counting. Like, that, like, usually I kind of skirt by, but, like, this is insane how bad 2025 has been. I either want the year to end or for, like... No, I just want the year to end. That's what I want it to be. This is like 90% of the world needs, pretty much. Fun fact, the human body contains traces of radium and uranium. So if we get enough people, we could technically power a radioactive thing. Just started. Yeah, I know. Only 1/4 of the way through. I don't need to be judged by you, Scoopy. I'm having a bad year. Let me stew in it. The year is already a quarter over. It's either luckily or it is only a quarter over. Hey, Bellheart! 25 over yet? I fucking wish. I wish. Also, how's Hubby Heart? I also enjoy that anytime somebody I recognize pops into the stream, who has at least been around for a decent time, that usually boosts my mood by a little bit, which I find very funny. It's starting up. Living up to its start, what the fuck, bro, literally. He's doing well? I'm glad. I'm very glad. I believe 2020 was 5 years ago. Hate that. Hate all of that. The peasant bomb shall be constructed. You just get as many radioactive people as you can find. I'd like to skip the next 4 years. I'd like to just skip until I'm a millionaire. I know that that's not going to happen, but that means that I could just skip to being dead. There was this one Reddit prompt that I saw a long time ago where it's like, you have the ability to fast forward to one specific time. And, like, you could just be on autopilot. And now I'm like, I wish I could autopilot until, like, I don't know. Autopilot till 1 million subscribers. A YouTube video from 4 years ago. I always think it's from 2016. Oh, God. I want y'all to know that... Actually, no. Well, kind of. So I do have it. I have the YouTube channel that I made in 2005, right? That channel is older than a handful of the people in my audience, and I don't know how to deal with that. There are years flying by. I wish it would... So, time itself is flying by. The time that I actually want to use. But the actual days and weeks and months of 2025 are crawling. Be sands over and over. Seriously, I have an entire profile I want to save in front of sand. What are you talking about? I miss my years in high school. I don't want to go back to high school. I just want life to be not bad. So our hubby and I started dating. Aw, cute! They made the whole movie about why time skipping is a bad idea. Are you talking about Click? Because, like, he had a family. He had, like, things to lose. I'm gonna just do it. Like, what the fuck am I gonna lose from that, you know? Because I'm bored. Sorry, you're good. No worries. Let's construct Dr. Phosphorus school form? What do you mean school form? Yes, Click. Click was, like, a weirdly depressing movie. Also, Adam Sandler gets a lot of flack for being in, like, shitty movies, which, like, he has been before, but, like, on the whole, Adam Sandler's, like, filmography really solid. Mostly because I grew up with them, so it might be nostalgia. Do you guys remember Bedtime Stories? Bedtime Stories made me believe that if I told enough stories, I could affect reality. Unfortunately, did not happen. Either that or I need to stop telling stories about capitalistic greed. Turn your notifications all. The helps with notifications. Yeah, do that. Subscribe if you haven't as well, because usually I get a handful of subscribers from these streams. Favorite song is Medium, placed by Adam Sandler. I've never actually listened to any of Adam Sandler's music, except for, I think, the Hanukkah one. It was like the Hanukkah musical. People got really up in arms when I was like, yeah, the Hanukkah one's like an objectively bad movie. And they're like, how dare you? That's high art. I'm like, you don't have to lie to yourself. This is a bad movie. Mustache Raz, putting that out there. The fuck does that mean? I've seen Venturian Tale? I don't know what that is. Told my 7-year-old cousin his dinosaur minis were historically accurate because the Stegosaurus and T-Rex were coexisting. Oh, historically inaccurate. Why do you like killing dreams? So, what did Adam Sandler start making music? That's what he did before he started doing all these movies and stuff. He was on, like, SNL, I think. He was, like, stand-up. He did, like, music and stuff. He made, like, actual songs. Not, like, they were comedy songs. They weren't, like, high art, like, let's call them the new Hozier type songs. But, like, they were songs. It's already been an hour. It's been an hour and 13 minutes. Time is a lie. Time is an illusion that helps things make sense. Unfortunately, nothing makes sense in the life that I've decided to live, so I just have to continue dealing with that. Very appropriate songs and medium place Yoda speech. Huh. I don't know. I've never been a big celebrity person. I don't care much for celebrities. I'm not saying that makes me better than everyone, but that's the one thing I hate is when people like have their opinions on things or don't have opinions on things, and then they maintain a moral high ground from it. And I'm like, you having an opinion on things is the same as you not having an opinion on something is the same as somebody having an opinion on that thing. Like, we're not any better than them for not like watching sports. And mind you, I'm a person who doesn't watch sports, but like that's not my whole personality. Videos always watch them instead of doing my homework. Appreciate that. Remember Andy Samberg having comedy music on SNL? To be fair, they were part of the Lonely Island. Adam Sandler, I think, just did it for fucking memes. Modest action story is one went to prison. He got out. He made a statement in his contract where the villain characters have to lose, so kids got. That's Danny Trejo. Hi, Lexi. Welcome in. Sometimes Foster's back to thinking about how the alphabet is just a figment of human imagination. There's little to no purpose and definitive existence in the world besides the world of humans. Hate that you would make me think of that. There's also one thing that I was thinking of earlier, but I forgot what it was. Oh. This is more like... Not ecclesiastic. The fuck is the word for... This is more introspective than it is, like, sad like that. But... The fact of the matter is, dust was once something else. And I know that that's, like, a thing that most people kind of already grasp. But, like, if you think about it, the dust that covers your, like, computer or your table or some other thing that you own was once, like, the walls to a city or, like, somebody's loved one or, like, it's just dead bits of skin and dirt. But, like, that dirt comes from somewhere. I don't know. That's just, it's, like, a weirdly romantic concept that, like, dust was once, like, a person. Everything returns to the dust. Good, I'm making me. You're making you what? Seagull wants to shut my head. Unfortunate. Doing Gravity Falls and the pain go away. I just have to think season 3 is the works for the last 10 years. Keep on keeping on. It's grim. A little bit. I don't know if it's necessarily a grim thing. I think it's just kind of like very cyclical. Dust is where everything's headed in the end. Perspective would have... I guess I'd never be extrospective. Jesus Christ. What's up, Fupa? Welcome in. All the atoms in your body came from other creatures. We're all dinosaurs. It goes further than that. All the atoms in our body came from space. So we're all technically stardust. Or hydrogen. Or like... We are essentially made of the bones of reality. as we know it. Scientific reason for ghosts and why they're real. Hit me with it. I would love to hear this, actually. Does it have something to do with, like, the electrical, like, frequencies of the brain? From dust we all came, to the dust we shall return. I'm about to return real fucking quick if my year doesn't start looking up. I swear to God. If I have to move back home, I might actually just walk off the edge of a cliff. Existential crisis. We are the bones of reality. We are the bones. I am bone, you are bone. We are all the bones, and we're all boned because America's on fire. Is it possible the random atom for no reason just splits and explodes everything around, near it? I don't know enough about science to confirm that. I think you have to actively split an atom. Daily Undertale fan, they'll call you something related to that. They're all annoying. Undertale fandom is actually very annoying, yes. The one interaction I had with somebody from the Undertale fandom pissed me off so much that I just never talked to them again. It was so annoying. They're like, this is the single greatest video game of all time, better than any of your shitty... I'm like, when the fuck did this become about my games, man? I like the games I like. I don't like Undertale. It's kind of boring. Should I double down and leave the bone conversation off the table for today? Keep it in your back pocket. You never know. You might need it. The energy you spend can get stuck. Okay, so energy can't be created or destroyed. Oh, okay. So ghosts are the souls that cannot essentially be destroyed. You manifest and mimic a habits how it moved before it left your body. Does that mean that, like, my ghost is just going to stream because that's how I spent a lot of my time? It's either going to be that or sleeping. That's how I've spent a lot of my time. It's very much memeish. I do like Undertale, but that's no reason to roast other games. Yeah, I don't know. I can be haunted by myself? How do I haunt myself? How does that make sense? Summoner that can summon humans, but only in dust form, the Dustmancer. I feel like that already exists. It's probably like a prestige class from 3.5. In the same place long enough. Oh, my fave rap song. BB No Money, It Boy, I guess? Does that count as rap? Maybe you live in a house for 50 years. Oh. I don't think there are any houses that I've been in for 50 years. Probably the hunting one's self is guilt. Is guilt a form of energy? Because if so, then there's like a lot of that just fucking hanging around. I'm a casual Undertale fan, but I think I moved on from that phase. To be fair, I feel like I've just moved out of the phase of fandoms in general. I was big into fandoms when I was in like middle school, part of high school. It was my whole identity, but then I was like, I don't care anymore. But I think that's just me slowly losing my like sparkle. I feel like everybody here, maintain your sparkle. Don't end up like me. Are you secretly a 200-year-old vampire? Wouldn't you like to know? How do you think I've been at this for so long? Guilt is absolutely a form of energy, strong emotions, and feelings. I'm not spiritual in that sense. I'm spiritual in the sense that I believe that luck is a thing, but, like, I've never actually considered whether or not, like, guilt can be considered, like, a form of energy that you can manifest. Is Echo Knight broken? I don't know. I've never played it. Guilt is energy in Jujutsu Kaisen rules. Oh, I haven't seen that far ahead. I saw somebody turn a person into, like, a squid or something, or like a blobfish. Wasn't really sure where to go from there. The mic like a lollipop. I'm holding the mic like a mic, my guy. I don't know. I just enjoy holding the mic. It feels more like stand-up comic-ish, you know? I'm fulfilling my dreams. I'll be honest, I keep hearing random voices in our place in the last few weeks that we just hit over 10 years in this place. So there's probably a ghost there. Maybe it's the ghost of my stream. Have you ever considered maybe I put a spooky, scary Hama ghost? I just exist in everybody's screens, which is also a very interesting thing. Much in the way that something you post on the internet will never go away. I feel like that's a weird form of immortality. That, like, my stream carries on my memory even if I don't have kids. Albeit if YouTube fucking dies and, like, falls into the ether. You know what I should do? I'm gonna start carving my fucking jokes and my, like, stream, like, stuff and my Discord link. Put it on a stone tablet, hide it in the mountains. Remember, but hear me out. Kamen Rider Fossil King, bone armor based around different dinosaurs. The buckle is a dino skull, and you insert DNA canisters into its mouth, and it bites down on it. I love it. Yeah. Henshin Hero Fossil King. I love that. I just need more dinosaur-based Kamen Riders, I think. There's only so many. Have you realized that? There's like one dinosaur rider. I think. Because they're all bugs, which I guess makes sense, but I would like more dinosaurs. More dinosaur power-ups. Just like and subscribe. I haven't said like and subscribe. I've said subscribe if you haven't, but like, I don't think I've ever actually used the proper like and subscribe. Play FNAF. What? I've never played FNAF. Cool hair, cool eyes hiding in your wife. Oh, Miku. Should charge for that, Hama? Bet, Velhart. Fucking $20 more. I will manifest my spirit in your house for the memes. I will draw you a picture of me haunting your house, and if you put it up somewhere, there's only the slightest chance I will actually haunt your house when I die. Because to be fair, if I put a lot of emotion into one specific item, there's a chance that I could haunt it as a ghost. I've learned that from Supernatural, and also those ghost adventure things that are really fucking dumb. What are your tattoos? Just a bunch of anime stuff. 30 dinosaur Power Rangers, less than 3 Kamen Rider dinosaurs. I know one was like... Also, ban Peak Geek. We don't abide by anybody joking about Diddy in this fucking stream. Love Supernatural. Supernatural was a really good show. Go for that picture haunting. I mean, don't only pin in chat. We are $30 in total away from reaching goal on Twitch. We reached goal on YouTube, which is always a fun time. But hey, actually, this might be the time to beat them out because I don't think any of the top donors have shown up today. So there you go. If you want to beat out YouTube, it is like $40, I think. It's like 45, so 20 and 25. I'll do 2 fucking drawings. The thing I know of the ghost is Connor Price. The song artist gets shot in the head. It's Supernatural? Wait, when does he get shot? What are you talking about? Hey, thank you so much for the 5 community subs. Appreciate it. I was talking more in the line of like a donation thing because like half that money goes to Twitch, which makes me feel really sad. Let's see a peek. This indie game you've ever played? I don't know, actually. I don't play a lot of indie games, to be honest. Maybe DLC. I don't know if that counts. Why not both? I mean, you could do both if you want. I say that about community subs, which, like, I love community subs because it gives back to the community itself. But I feel bad because when somebody gifts that money, half of it goes to Twitch, and I don't want that to be a thing. Because Twitch already takes enough of my fucking sanity. I don't also need them to do this, too. Earlier call this a Faustian bargain. I love the commitment and the content, but do lie there and decide things can be wonky. I've only let them decide a handful of things, not a lot. Thank you for the follow, though. Appreciate it. You could summon a hydrogen bomb. What foot of one person? Who would it be and why? The president. Stop adding existential crisis in the chat. My entire life is an existential crisis. Mostly because it'd be like that sometimes. Hey, another subscribe. Appreciate it. Let's go. Use Megazord as a Goliath mini. I have Goliaths. Or sorry, I do have a Goliath mini. I also have Power Ranger Max. I feel like if I were to run a real life game, I should use some of those Power Ranger toys. You know what I'm going to do? When I go back home, I'm going to look for my Power Ranger stuff because I have not seen it in a long time. I want to get the fucking Feather Pen sword from About a Killer, which technically was the White Dino Ranger when I bought it. But like, ultimate hater. Guy just trying to make a good story. Good answer. Good answer for what? Anyway. Hey, Ahmed, thank you so much for the $1. Appreciate it. We are now $4 away from 69 on YouTube. You could say one thing to every person on the planet. What are you saying? Subscribe to the Hamasama YouTube channel. Fell off before I had a chance to play it, unfortunately. I mean, you can still play it. It's still a really good game. I highly recommend it. Like, it's probably one of my favorite deconstructions of, like, that genre. But also, it's not really a deconstruction. It's more like using that element. It's a very unique horror game. We'll leave it at that. The thought of the fact that many things are just agreed upon by humans that it could be erased out of existence and believed at any notice. True. That's an H-bomb question. Ah, yeah. Such is the way of things. Either way, for those of you here, join the Discord server if you haven't. You get notifications when I go live, and it's always a fun time. Do you need a game with goblins using golems as mechs? Good. I have actually played a character before, or wanted to play one, where it was literally just like a goblin riding on the back of a robot, and basically they're like best friends. So depending on social situations, I would use the goblin, and then in fights, I would use the mech. Is it age minimum for the Discord server? I would say 13 at least. I usually only talk to the 18 plus section of the server, but like you can age up in the server. I've had people who have actually aged up in the server. It's crazy. Join the Discord? Did you? I don't got a notification thing for it, but cool. Those are the things we said when someone could broadcast a psychic message worldwide that to be countdown from 255 with no context. I don't know. It depends on whether or not I want to cause chaos with that like deal, or if I were to just like if I would want to do it for like my fucking career, you know? Bet. Like totally not Michael Jackson. Jesus. That's another character I could make. Michael Jackson in D&D. That'd be a real strange character. Swords kind of internet person. People who stand on the moral high ground. Fucking hate them. But, like, moral high ground for things that don't matter. Believing them that, like, the only way to have fun is their way. Fucking hate those people. Also, thank you for the dollar. Ahmed, appreciate it. Ahmed the GOAT. We are inching our way towards that 69. Discord server link. So the Discord server link is in the description of this live stream. So if you want to check that out, then that's the best way to do so. Prayers to direction. Is that an atheist prayers? What is an atheist prayer? You mean by age up in the Discord server? So basically, people join it when they're like a minor, essentially. Mind you, I just kind of have I have it open. People can make friends. We police people who are creepy. So like, obviously that has been a thing. How much has been donated? Thus far, $66. Are people that annoying, really? Are just people in general, or what are you talking about? I think people who think that their fun is the only way to have fun are the worst. I think people who point out pretty obvious things that just be annoying and ruin the fun of other people. I'm back. Welcome back, Plague. I forgot what I was talking about. Can we play 2 together? What? If you want me to play a game with you, it was 75 as I did forever. Pick a number between 1 and 10. 9? I've always really liked 9 as a number. I don't know why. Fucking Q Ranger? 9 Rangers? Top tier. We're 49. We have a funny number here and beat YouTube. Pretty much. With 49, you beat them exactly by like a couple of cents because they're at 68 right now. Worst people on the internet is everybody on the internet. What do you call a turtle chasing you and your friend? It's a tortoise. Ha! That's actually funny. I love that. Wolf attack. Hi, Lone Wolf. Welcome in. Hey! Close enough. If you were doing that, then I like... So, the fun fact about YouTube... Actually, also, by the way, they're at 78 now. But, like, the fun thing about... Or, not fun, but, like, the thing about YouTube is with Super Chats, they give you set amounts. They won't let you do a custom amount, which is so weird. So you want to do sucks, then later you just suddenly remember at 3 a.m., bro, literally. You broke the funny number. I will take the funny number anyway. But, hey, that means we are 22 away from 100, which is going to be more than double the goal. If we make 100, I will bring the maid outfit with me on my trip. Maybe to Korea. Maybe I'll take like a maid outfit picture while I'm like out and about. That's gonna be real awkward around my family who have to deal with that. And we gotta go, bye Reaper, thanks for hanging out. Needs my DM to let me have a single Pokemon move as a spell and then choose Endeavor. Brings the opponent's health down to yours if you have less health. I'm surprised that isn't a Pokemon, or not a Pokemon. I'm surprised that isn't a spell. That was for food. I will be using that for food, my guy. Maid streams in public would be crazy. I don't think I'd do it. Maybe remember something. I pull an all-nighter so I don't regret. Sleep hates me. Bro, same. Go public in the maid outfit. I don't like public streaming normally. I think that a lot of public streamers are just nuisances. Especially that Johnny Somali guy who I hope gets fucking executed. Like, real talk? Hope that guy fucking gets executed in Korea. I should take for you to play 40k on stream. Like, the video game or the actual, like, tabletop game? Because either way, I'd have to buy it. So it'd just be whoever... You'd have to buy that thing for me, because otherwise I'm not wasting my money on it. Public harassment. Bro, what do you even do? Johnny Somali is the worst fucking human being. His only fucking job is to be a nuisance. And he goes to all these places where, like, society essentially expect the people to behave. And thus, they don't really call him out a whole lot. He's been recently getting beat up. And honestly, I hope that they do more of that. Normally, I don't... Also, by the way, normally I don't wish violence upon people. But, like, Johnny Somali is a special case. I genuinely hope harm befalls his ass. Hey, Lim, thanks. $10 was for you. Pretty funny. My kids need the character building anyway. Please take care of your children. I'm glad he got arrested. Yeah, he did. I think he's facing, like, some serious jail time. I hope it's a lot. I hope it's a lot of jail time. This in the last, like, you think he's funny, but he's really not. He's basically the equivalent of, like, the quote-unquote class clown from high school who, like, would literally just be annoying. And he's like... what do you do? Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm being funny. Everybody here loves me. I'm like, no, nobody loves you. Not even your own parents. What do you do? Basically, it's like a toss-up of things. He would make messes in like Korean supermarkets. He would harass people on the street. He would be like, he'd be fucking annoying on public transport. I think he'd like straight up harass a handful of people like in very serious ways. And I'm like, I hope that ass. Why can I only do like 50 or 100? Why is there no in between? That's crazy. I literally don't know, dude. It's stupid. It's appreciated if you do, but also I totally understand. I literally do not know how to make it not do that. For whatever reason, super chats only allow you to do that. You streamer who would commit crimes in various countries. I mean, there's a lot of them. You're gonna have to be a lot more specific, but probably technically he is committing crimes. What did the person do? I just joined. Be a nuisance. Asshole behavior right there, bro. Literally. I hope he gets just fucking detained and he never sees the light of day again. I know that like that's reserved for people who kill, but honestly, I feel like public nuisances should be arrested and like forever. Put them in their own Guantanamo Bay. Do the same thing that Fuckboy Island did, which is my favorite dumb show, mind you. Recently started watching something called, don't remember off the top of my head, damn it. Oh my god, what was it? It was not Fuckboy Island, it was Temptation Island. Mind you, there are a lot of islands, but anyway, Temptation Island is basically these 4 couples go to an island and they try really hard not to cheat on each other. It's really funny. What would you do if I had a death note? You don't want to know. What's the most useful class feature from level 10 or below? Cunning action, because it lets you dash for a bonus action. Horror movie protagonists. I feel like we should be allowed to hunt these people for sport. So why am I muted on your YouTube? I don't know. Did you say something stupid? I haven't muted anything. I've been relying on my mods to do that for me. So if you said something stupid, then it's probably your own fault. Also, why are you yelling at me? Is that how this show we steal furniture from? No, that's a different show. The show I want to steal furniture from is The Ultimatum, which is also a show about cheating on your spouse. But, like, I really want to go on that show because it already takes place in Hawaii. I could feasibly go over there if they're filming a season 2. This is an AT 2020. So my boy to, I don't know where that is. Not survive. Favorite. Oh, as I was saying, right? Hear me out. IRL Twitch streamers whose entire job is being a nuisance should be allowed to be hunted for sport. I think we should legally be allowed to hunt down people who use their entire platform and their, like, who use this as an excuse to be the fucking worst. It's basically real-life stream sniping. Found I have access to timeshare in Honolulu somehow. Why? That's really strange, but maybe I'll see you there? I don't know. No amount of thought into what superpower you would have. I would want to be able to control luck. That would be my favorite thing. Is he a photo? Because I love Lucy. I don't know what. Whatever. Got a sniper rifle. Drop me to say hi. Also, that my Dungeons & Dragons DM allowed me to change my character lore mid-session to my character be a Viltrunite. Nice. Thunderdome of influencers. We should choose the strongest of the degenerates. I mean, to be fair, that was Creator Clash. I want, like, gladiatorial combat for people who get... Actually, to be fair, fun fact, right? Sorry, this is something I also want to bring up because this is a book I'm really excited about reading at some point. So, imagine, like, a gladiatorial battle royale, pretty much, or, like, the most dangerous game, but specifically for people who get canceled online. Which I feel like is... Ow, fuck, my own body's betraying me. Today is really just the fucking worst. And no seeing answer me here, but not on YouTube. To be fair, a lot of messages come through, and also if something annoys me, I just ignore it. Anyway, this is the book called #MurderTrending. This is basically it takes place in a streamed, like, hunt, pretty much. Like, a handful of people get, like, sent to this, like, fucking island or something, and basically they have to survive and not die. It was also $6. It was from a really cool bookstore. Very gay-coded bookstore, mind you. Loved it. Back in, welcome back, Monochrome. Slept on my neck wrong last night. It still hurts. I'm sorry for your loss, my guy. You're allowed to hunt them for sport. It forever changed the meaning of the term stream sniping. It was literally the joke I made, but alright. Either way, people on YouTube, we are $19 away from 100, which means that you get more of these streams. What bookstore? I don't know what difference it would make to you because you're probably not here, but we're at day 18. Yeah, literally. And you too can make it day 19 when I stream back at home. Honestly, there's a small part of me that might just straight up stream when I get back. Probably after the haircut, or maybe before. Basically, I land in, and then I just kind of chill. Yeah, heading, great stream and great talking to you in chat. Bye! Thanks for hanging out. Join the Discord if you haven't. Who's your favorite major character from DBGT? Trunks. I've always loved Trunks as a character. I think, even though Trunks is very fanficky, I like him. I think just aesthetically speaking, I love him. And also, I've seen a lot of Trunks cosplays, and it makes me feel feelings. I don't want to pressure you, but you're LGBTQ. I am. I also support LGBTQ. Those who don't meet societal standards that are breaking the law should face the old fireball IRL. Firing squad. burnout or flat out? What are you talking about? This is random, but I love your hair, by the way. Thank you. It's getting cut, unfortunately, but, you know, going down to your state some? Really? That might be interesting. I've been wanting to go to Disney World. Said something jokingly, but I said before, Chris is a cool guy. We're just from different backgrounds. I'm 98, baby, Hispanic, and grew up in the trenches, but Chris and I both love Code Lyoko, so that makes a reason to follow him. Fair. Are people donating through YouTube for this stream? So I have essentially two goals, basically. So it's $50 on one and $50 on the other. Because then, like, 50 for YouTube, because it supplements the income I'm losing because YouTube is fucking all my content. And Twitch is just for, like, getting food. Usually I use it for, like, my dinner that night. I've been using it for Korean barbecue occasionally because it's important to treat yourself. And by treat yourself, I mean people treating me for me to treat myself. But basically, they're two separate goals. We are still about $30 away from goal on Twitch. And usually Twitch means that we would come back with another maid outfit stream. Basically, the streak goes that anytime I'm not doing a scheduled stream, you guys can get bonus streams by donating, and thus I've been streaming 18 days straight, pretty much. So that's how it works. So if you want to guarantee Twitch another maid outfit stream when I come back, then we're $30 away. Scruff for not meeting societal standards, very fashy sounding. Yeah, not that kind of like societal standards. I don't know. The thing is, you can never... In the perfect world, would be great to execute fucking nuisances. Johnny Somali specifically. But, like, nobody can actually police that because everybody has different opinions on it. It's also in the same vein where you can't make a perfect society because everybody, any rule you make will be considered unfair by one person. Thus, you can never make any absolute rules. I was Berserk in English one time, and the teacher asked me to write a report on it and prove I was actually reading and not hiding my phone behind the pages. Why did they judge you for reading Berserk? I feel like they were probably just judging you for reading it as opposed to not reading it and being on your phone. It's good. Thanks, buddy. I don't think I'm muted, but I'll ask my other mod in chat via DMs to recognize you. If not, try to unmute you. Yeah, I don't know how to unmute people in chat. I've accidentally muted a handful of people that I wish that I hadn't. I feel like there's probably a way to check that, but, like, I also don't remember whose username was what. So, like, it's just something I'm going to have to suffer through. I think there's one time... Nice, Ona. Welcome in. But, yeah, for those of you here, don't link pinned in chat. Don't link pinned in chat, I guess, for super chats and stuff. We are $19 away. If we manage to do that, then fuck it. I might even bring the cat ears, too. But that's just for a personal thing, because I feel like it's important to maintain my my content base. Also, I'm probably gonna have to bring all my fucking, like, equipment and... Not equipment, per se, but, like... I don't have any... Oh, wait, no, I do have my lights back on. Used to listen to the Guts theme when running for, like, 8 miles repeatedly. 8 miles? Why would you want to do that? Why does anybody run for that long? A lot outside right now, louder than the stream. Really? Insane. Nice made fit. Thank you, Vince. Appreciate it. I don't know. Such is the way of things. I am also getting real sleepy. Not sleepy, but, like... I don't know. What book should I bring with me on my trip? Because I only have so much space. So, like, I could bring Murder Trending. And mind you, there's a sequel called Murder Funding, and I need to find where that is. Unfortunately, I didn't have it at the store. But, like, there's this. I could also get the new Hunger Games book that I bought. I have not started reading it. And then there's also... Bring 2? I could just bring 2, yeah. I also have Anansi Boys. I do... Like, it sucks that Neil Gaiman is a fucking monster, because his books are actually really good. I also have the pirate story that I was reading a while ago on the plane. Hey! Roll 1d20 if you got one. I will do that. Fuck. It's around here somewhere. Go lesbians, go. It's like all the fucking way up here. Oh my god. Here's a d20. It's gold. I'm not bringing any of my dice with me on my trip. I got a 17. So there you go. I could order it. This freak show. The only freak show here is you, Joe. You punk ass bitch. Book recommendation: you should read The Nyx. It's really good. Not to be confused with NYX, which is the life story of our tried and true goth person, Nyx. As of dice with me. That's kind of valid. I used to carry them around a lot in high school, but that's mostly because your boy just had them on me. Also, now, to the person who just donated that, by the way, now you gotta roll a d20. Unless you're at a D&D game, in which case this will be your next roll for that. Why is Neil Gaiman a monster? So he's like... I don't really know how to describe the shit that he's done. I read a little bit on it, but then I kind of forgot. All I know is that he's a bad person. Like, just look it up. Just Google it. Google is free. You drink, Chris? I do. I have soju right over there. Military vehicle-based henshin hero who uses dog tags with etchings with a vehicle on it. Yay, more vehicle-based riders. And then we have like a motorcycle rider and like a bike. That's like our public transportation rider. Okay, now I'm just thinking. We have a lot of henshin hero ideas. I can't wait to get started on these, dude. I feel like we should like have a day where we sit down and write this. I'll donate if you don't talk for a minute. How much are you donating is the question. I'm going to see what the number is before I actually figure out whether or not to do this. So it was 2 seasons, rain and summer. To be fair, I grew up in Hawaii where the only fucking season we have was hot. 21 with the D20, that's cool with you. That cool with you? How do you get a 21 on a D20? 10? 10 for 10 minutes of silence. You're going to have to pay a lot more, especially because I have people to entertain. Tank, submarine, A-10, warthog. Henshin Hero. Hi, DB. Welcome in. How you doing this fine day of days? I just can't wait for, to do Henshin Hero Obev. Refreshing. Also the fact that, I don't know, my favorite detail thus far about Obev that we've kind of come up with, or I guess you technically did this one, but like, that the belt sound is like a woman. Because like, there are very few of those in Kamen Rider, as I've noticed. The last like one I think was in, fuck, what was that one called? Revice. That was the last one that was the one and only time I think I've ever heard a female announcer voice. Packing more boxes, you know what it is. That's valid. It's super duper rainy and I love it. I love that for you too. I think that's a fun time. Should donate $100 and I'll end my stream right now. Roll D20. Give $1 for every minute you say cheese stick. Every minute I say it. This is a really weird challenge. The only one I offer you as a counter deal, $100. I end my stream, and then I go get food. Moser Jr., thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. You collected Pokemon. I just did an entire ETB of Journey together. They had a limit of 2, but I got my sister and mom to buy some. Are you one of those fucking people who buy, like, all of the sets? If you're a scalper, then I'm gonna kill you. Not, like, actually. Legally speaking, that's a joke. But, like, you're dead to me if you're one of those people who buys them, like, so, like, makes it so that other kids can't get them. Like, that's fucking, I hate those. No, there were 30 left. Okay, in that case, I used to collect Pokemon cards a long time ago. So, you know. This appears right behind you, like, 173, what? I would. I want all the scalpers to know I will appear behind you and snap your neck like a pack of uncooked spaghetti. Miss collecting Pokemon cards to collect, not to sell. Same. It's $50. Jesus. I mean, to be fair, I don't know. I hate what collecting has done. Like, I hate the direction collecting has gone. Right? Magic the Gathering cards are a little bit easier to get, mind you. Pokemon is impossible. Yu-Gi-Oh! Haven't seen those in stores either. But, like, I hate so much that adults have ruined all of these fucking hobbies. Like, now I kind of understand some of the adults who are like, get a fucking job. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm all for appreciating, like, child things. Like, you don't age out of enjoying certain pieces of entertainment or certain hobbies. But, like, if you enjoying the hobby ruins it for a bunch of other people, you don't deserve to have that hobby. Get a job. Become an actual adult. You can indulge. Like, you can buy Pokemon cards occasionally and, like, collect them like you do. But, like, bruh, get a fucking job. Get a life. Get a girlfriend. Maybe get laid. So wait for you to get a PO box. I send you 54 duplicates of the same card. Search so many stores to see so many. It was a blessing. There was this one time that the Pokemon cards were being restocked at a Target I was at. I should have bought them. I didn't because I wasn't interested in collecting Pokemon. But I saw all the really cute Pokemon cards, and now I'm like, well, shit. Shouldn't hero armor. Each hero directly based off a specific type of sword, spear, hammer. They'll use those types of weapons. I do kind of love that. What I'm thinking, right? Hear me out, Ark. Have you seen the Fate series? Hear me out. Their rider forms are separate people, right? And they basically get to command their rider. So that when they transform, it essentially turns into like a proxy that they use to fight instead of them. And they power them through their life force. And each of them has their own individual like class. And thus that's what armory is. Each one has a sword. That's what I'm thinking. I think it'd be so dope. Also because like Fate in general is fucking dope as shit. Send you some British stuff to prepare you for when you come over to DND a castle. I'd have to get that a lot sooner because I think I'd do that this year. There's some TCGs, but I get frustrated building decks. Same. I get frustrated playing card games because sometimes it's just full-on bullshit. Why did somebody emailed me about a frog game? I don't know what to do with that. We're gonna play a campaign where the party collectively agrees, possibly behind the DM's back, that they are only going to play casting classes. Spec your warlock to be a frontliner, your bard, and or druid as a rogue. The cleric and wizard don't need to change. It'd be really funny. I think it'd be interesting. Yeah. Jeez. In a PO box, I'm sending so much British stuff. Honestly, I'm kind of curious what British stuff looks like. I don't know. I would love to do like a video of like trying snacks because I love snack foods. So like I would love to do like a trying snacks from across the world kind of video, you know? Have people from my audience send me stuff through my PO box and then like maybe I get some food. Also, I would just get snacks. Whether or not they're actually any good by the time that they arrive is sort of up in the air, but like, you know, just comfy in your maid fit suit. Pretty comfy, yeah. Away from hitting 2 hours, like 12 minutes. You know, ready for the crumpets. Pokemon packs because I need to spread my addiction. I mean, to be fair, if somebody were to send me Pokemon packs, that would be pretty based. I would actually enjoy that a lot. Mostly because I can't fucking find them anywhere. Same as American stuff, but less free. Oh. Doctor Who, what's your opinion on The Lodger? Like the episode The Lodger? Or, wait, is this like the actual character? Is there a character named The Lodger? That's the one with James Corden in it, right? I thought it was okay. That's before I even knew who James Corden was. I remember Shaolin Showdown? Fuck yeah, I do. Anyway, so that's going to be Henshin Hero Armory. Would it be Armory? Does it feel weird to call them Armory? Because, like, I feel like we should find it. Henshin Hero Requip? Henshin Hero Strapped. I don't know. Trying to empty packets and their organized contents of a book in my left right now. Jesus. Can I draw you? Go for it. And now I'm hungry again. I don't know if I smell food or if I'm hallucinating. That's happened before. I want you all to know. There have been streams where I've straight up just, like, hallucinated whether or not there was actually fucking food here. Let's check it. Henshin Hero gun, just Hama with a Glock. Okay, but real talk, I think it'd be really funny if you have all these medieval knights and then there's just one dude from modern day with a gun. Very much better trying to get into it, I guess. You should. I would start with Fate Zero. It's probably the best written one. Fascinating 3 days and 3 days off. I'm not fasting. I barely eat at all regularly. I'm not fasting. It's an artificer. I mean, kinda. Depends on your artificer, I guess. I believe you. Believe me what. Strange when you smell food with no food around. It happens, though. I think it's just my brain telling me that I'm hungry, which, mind you, my body is also telling me that I'm hungry, so I just have to subsist with that and hope for the best, but it is what it is. This pack I opened, the first card I pulled was a Gengar EX. Nice. I have a few Pokemon cards, but I'm more into Magic the Gathering right now. That's fair. I was a big Yu-Gi-Oh person. Used to buy those. I used to buy singles for that. I wouldn't buy packs because packs, like, weren't worth it. Also, Yu-Gi-Oh cards just don't look as good as Magic cards, and they don't look as good as Pokemon cards. So now I'm just kind of sad. Kitsuga's the GOAT. Bro, literally, my man's learning that the greater good is probably not always the best option. It was actually such a solid series, all things considered. It's just things that takes a minute to go, oh, you want me to eat? I think my favorite card that I have is my Dustform Lycanroc. I believe it. I really want one of those full arts. I just want a full art card for Pokemon. I want, like, a fucking, like, a Mimikyu or, like, a Ditto. I want just a full art of one of them. They're so cute. Oh, no. I want a full art Wooper. That's what I want. If anybody finds a full art Wooper, I will actively do a thing. I don't know what it is, but if you send it to me, I will appreciate it. Remember that being a game of time travel when Union soldier returning to American Civil War managed to get his hands on an automatic rifle when he's a mini boss or something, if I remember correctly. Maybe? I know that there's like a show, or no, there's a game where you get teleported back with military weapons and you have to like clear a war. Ugly after they plastered the no PvP symbol everywhere. Can you not PvP in Wizards 101 anymore? Remember Chris, real G's move in silence like lasagna. What the fuck? Alright, well, bye. It's favorite Pokemon type? Fairy, because I'm gay. Should look at it Dark and Dark. It's very similar to D&D. I think I've heard of that. I don't think I've ever played it, but I've heard of it. Thoughts on Paladin Wooper? I like the blue Wooper. The blue Wooper just looks like he doesn't know what the fuck he's like doing half the time, because I'm kind of the same. So his first ever pack of Pokemon got a Rainbow Regalecki, worth 35 pounds sterling. I gave him a hard sleeve, checked for it a month later, folded. Oh no. Oh no. That's why you gotta give him the fucking brick thing. Like the metal brick. I used to have those. Put my good cards in there. I wonder what happened to my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I think they're like in my house somewhere. Hey! Boo. Thanks, Kira. I don't know how much... I don't know what it... Is that New Zealand dollar? I think that's a New Zealand dollar. I don't know how much a New Zealand dollar is worth, but nice. Song perception check on the stream. No. Blue Wooper is adorable. My Clodsire infinitely became one of my favorite Pokemon ever. I fucking love... I don't know. I love the sort of derpy-looking Pokemon. Wooper is like... Wooper and Spheal. Those are my two favorites. Aesthetically speaking, Mimikyu is my favorite, but in terms of sheer vibes alone, I love those two. Clodsire is Godsire. This is Absol or B-Sharp. Hey! For future streams. Thank you so much, Nicole. Appreciate it. Or Jane Nicole? I don't know what you prefer. But thank you so much for the 30 Canadian dollars that I will use in Canada when I escape the US. Spheal. Dude, Spheal is my favorite. $2.86. Oh, neat. Those are probably because of the constant stress and dread. Karma from Twitch. Oh! You could have done that on Twitch. It would have gotten Twitch the goal as well. I just say this because YouTube also takes my money. It's, bro, all my this is why I hate like monetary donation like integrated things on platform. Yes.
That's almost ready.
Oh, good. I almost done.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, so cool.
Okay, bye.
Bye. That's what it's like living in my house, by the way. Favorite shiny Pokemon? Wooper again. Ever made custom currency in a D&D session? Kind of. So I've had this thing before where a part of my world is that every individual city has a different type of currency. Like, it's stamped differently. Obviously, it's still gold, silver, platinum, but like they've had different different people stamped on their coins, and it was going to be part of this quest where they can track the money because they know that that fucking coin is from this specific region. I didn't get that far because they just kind of started doing other shit, but like it was a fun idea for me. Here, welcome in Sushi World. What's up, Wolf? Got a glimpse into what living with friends is going to be like. It's interesting, right? I offer that all to you. I just think it's a fun way to do. Where you're wrong? You're wrong. Fuck you. I don't need your shit. I need to take judgment from a guy with what looks like a fucking... What is that, Garfield? Fairy type is my favorite. Also very fun. Water and grass type. I don't like bug type Pokemon. I fucking hate bugs. Not a fan of bugs in any capacity. Showing an elderly grandmother FNAF songs. Why would you do that? Why would you share any of that with the elderly? How long the Twitch payment to process because conversion? I mean, it usually goes in pretty well, I think. I think it converts it instantly. I have it set that it could just convert it instantly. You singers, this microphone just for streaming. It's just for streaming. This is also not a singing microphone, I think. But I also don't know because I've never used it. Not on Twitch today. Unfortunate. It says pending for me. Wait, so did you put donations towards both? Hold on, wait. Let me check something real quick. This will be the last thing I do on stream because, mind you, I am hungry. Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me check something. I think usually maybe if I get a foreign currency, I think it like holds it for a bit. Either that or I have to approve it myself. Combi? I like Combi. I had Tarkin, Dragon, Kate Wildsan. Migraine forming behind my left eye. Bro, that happens to me all the fucking time. It's a nightmare. It says pending. I don't know how to make it not do that. I don't know if that stuff is actually going through or not. That says archive, so that's not gonna happen. Can I add tracking, I guess. I'll track how that goes. So I want to help hit the goals. I appreciate it. I really do. I hope if it goes well, then great. So you just like, so we at goal. Technically, the thing is, it's not going through, so I don't know. I think you might have to check it on your own bank, because maybe it thinks it's fraud. I know that that's happened a bunch, where people have, like, donated from different places, and it's the first time they've done. How far away is Twitch goal? With that, we would have made it, but I also don't know if it's going to go through or not. So we're, like, a bit away from YouTube with the broken D&D stuff. That me. I think singing might do the trick. Load. It's like 5 to 7 business days. Then that might be it. So I might be getting the $30 later. Who knows? Send it from 2 banks just in case. I would check on it to see that it isn't marked as fraud. Other than that, it might just be PayPal processing it because it's in a foreign currency. Either way, I appreciate it, and we'll count that as making goal, and we'll just move on with the rest of our day. But good stuff, y'all. Join the Discord server in case you guys haven't, because I'm going to hop off right around now, actually. So yeah, follow if you haven't already. If you have followed, consider joining the Discord server. We get notifications when I go live. You can also get notifications when, like, videos go up because YouTube refuses to alert anyone. Matthew, you just popped in. Yet another person who would have donated to the stream. And now I feel bad because I promised to end, but I also don't want to continue streaming under the hopes that I might get a donation in, because that feels kind of weird. But, like, either way, such was the stream. This is the last maid outfit stream for the month, unless I decide to stream when I go home, which, I mean, I am going to stream while I'm home. Lock or low? I'm assuming that's low. The end of stream time? It's about the end of stream time, but either way, we managed to reach goal. We're like 50-ish away from 200, so that's always a fun time. I'll just continue speaking for a little bit. Mama. That is actually fair. You know what? That's how I'll justify this last bit. We have like maybe 2 to 3 more minutes until the actual stream hits 2 hours. If we manage to get that last 50 in over on YouTube, I will do a Mama Sama stream and I will wear the maid outfit. And I'm not going to put my mom in a maid outfit because that feels weird. But I might give her the cat ears. I feel like my mom would appreciate the cat ears. Can't believe it's almost 2 hours. Went by that quickly. Bruh, time is not real. Time is an illusion that I continue to fucking exist in. All right, bet. Well, Matthew did the thing. So I guess we're going to do the thing. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it. I'm so sorry that this is literally like you hopped in right as the stream was ending. But I will be doing stuff over on. I will do stuff when I go back home, so you will not have to miss me for too long. Always a positive. Anyway, join the Discord server if you guys haven't. Please consider doing so. It's always a fun place over there. You can find the description in the. You can find the link in the description of the live. But we will be doing a Mama Sama stream when I go back home, and that'll be always a fun time. And we're gonna hide Jacob because he's being a fucking idiot. Trapped in time. I have been. Where'd you get the bike? Amazon. Anyway, much love. No worries. Getting ready to start the game. Nice. Anyway, bye everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to go eat food now. But this is a fun stream. I appreciate everybody who's here. Love you. Bye.